Hello, early YouTubians. What is up? Y'all doing well? Everyone having a good night? God, he speaks in some ways. In some ways, you could say that, I suppose. In some ways, that comes off very weird. Papa, dude, double weird father figure comments. Don't mind it though. I'm not like too super put off by it. It is a little weird, don't get me wrong, but a little weird. Doing great the whole time, son. Man, I always wish I could fix this. I've tried a couple of times and I've like Googled why it's like this, and it like double sends some stuff. Doesn't make any like too much sense to me. What are you gonna do? Get some banks? Yeah, what up? We're gonna have a good night. We got the Bifrost happening. Wowza. I learned to turn off system sound, so even though right now I'm like doing a bunch of setup on my stream, y'all don't actually see it. It's just like a secret. It's like a sneaky secret. I trimmed my beard today. Look at this. Look at this. I got like a clean neck. I got like a trim beard. Amazing. It's crazy how stuff like that works.
The Binksy.
What's up, Binksy? Thanks, Nathan Neal, for the sub over on YouTube. Welcome in. Good time to be here. Look at that. Here on YouTube and subscribing right as the stream starts. Clutch as hell. Looking clean. Love to see it. I was at a German Christmas market today. It was pretty fun. Ooh, I can show you some of the stuff I got. First thing I got that's pretty exciting. There was like a little thing that had nuts. There's like little candy walnuts. Little ASMR. It's a good nut right there. That is a good nut.
The Binksy.
Sorry for people who hate chewing sounds. I also do. That'll be the only one. I more just did that for the bit. Also, you did hit the gifted subway, Pog. Love to see it. Also, my YouTube monetization got turned off because I was too late getting them tax documents. So right now, y'all aren't earning me any money by watching. You're doing it out of the kindness of your damn hearts, which I appreciate. Or actually, it's the opposite. I'm not earning any money by streaming. I'm doing it out of the kindness of my goddamn heart. Look at this. It's like a little hand carved otter. This is my favorite one. Inner squirrel girl, so true. He's holding the little clam. Look at his little clam. He's holding the little clam with his little hands. So that's what I got at the Christmas market. We also got chai tea and cider. It was a good time. Much fun was had by many people involved. I don't know if this deck is any good, but it's been okay. I think Miles is cracked right now. I was playing it a little bit. It's like a weird, like kind of like half move, just half good card deck. And it kind of works. Kind of works, chat. New necklace? No, I've had this one for a while. A lot of time, I literally sometimes wear necklaces, but you just can't see them the entire stream. How did I get that overlay? Are you implying that like I found this overlay somewhere and didn't build it myself? Because that'd be funny if this is just stock, like off the shelf. It's all about hard work, man. You got to do it all in OBS. I was lucky that all the components of this overlay I got from my friend. I think Shang-Chi is also busted right now. There's a bunch of people running Kraven and like move stuff, and they just murder it at the end of the game. This is also maybe the first time I've ever used Miles Morales. I don't think I ever... Wait, how do I have 111 boosters? That doesn't make any sense. I literally don't remember ever using Miles Morales in a single deck, ever. Twitch and Twitch, YouTube, like YouTube better, love to see it. Get in on the YouTube while you can. This is a fully free stream for everyone. There shouldn't be many ads on either platform. I got this new Heimdall skin too, so I kind of got to flex it, right? I'm almost at my credit cap. Boosters from the battle pass last season? Yeah, that's probably true. I was gonna say, like, I ain't used this shit ever. All right, I think everything's set up. Let's check. Look at that Heimdall. Look how good that Heimdall looks. Jesus. Is there a gold cap? I don't know if there's a gold cap, but there's a credit cap. 5,000. It used to be 2,000. I was actually maybe one of the first people to report the credit cap. I was like a really old Reddit post. Chai tea slaps, so true. I think I figured out why it doubles up the comments. Yo, for real, CSOT, if you know, I would love to hear that. Because I was looking all through Streamlabs and I couldn't find something to like set the chatbot to only be YouTube or only be Twitch. Because I could just set it to either, it'd be fine. You crave it, so true. 53 to 82 in 3 days, casually, so clutch. Pool 3 feels rough. You just don't worry about things. The cool thing about early pool 3 when I was in early pool 3 was because everyone was in early pool 3 and no one knew what the hell was going on. So just like don't worry about being too meta, you know? Have some dang fun. This game's supposed to be fun. Play some unoptimized decks. You know, don't just look at decks and be like, oh, I can't create a perfect deck. I hate this. Just work with what you got. Have fun with it, man. It is the quality competition's probably a lot harder now. I don't know what to tell you, man. If you don't have Polaris, Miles, or Arrow, this is kind of like a Frankenstein deck as is. So I can't really help you, man. Just got to do something else. This is just a fundamentally different deck I would have to build. New patch soon, yet early next week. Early next week. That's what they're saying, man. Many people are saying this. Many people are saying this indeed. Well, I mean, it's not about not worrying about rank, right? The cool thing about Marvel Snap is you can win with anything. If you have confidence, you make good plays. Safety Blade, top 10 most wins in Marvel Snap. These are facts. Let's see, we can maybe do a Polaris into like Spider-Man something, but it depends on what we draw. All right. Depends if we can Polaris stuff. We can Polaris something. Mario into our Scorpion turn is Sag, but it's kind of fine. Kraven's probably better than Scorpion if we're getting it a turn delayed. If we were doing it this turn, I might be okay with doing the Scorpion, but being a turn delayed, it's kind of really annoying. Give them priority, please. Give them priority. Us having priority really sucks because our Polaris isn't going to work. Yeah, that's really annoying. Still it's still 5 power. We just play it. We'll play it over on the right. Just sucks, man. Let's have more space to move stuff over here. Oh, thank you. They set up our Spider-Man for us. What a homie. I might be playing the same deck. Mirror match? Potentially a mirror match. What up, Bruno? Welcome in, man. Pull 3 isn't so good for me. Pretty cracked. Thor Wong deck. Love to see it. I'm mobile time bomb on YouTube, so if I use Twitch and YouTube, it doesn't double up. Oh, interesting. No, I'm just talking about what shows up on stream. It's not necessarily just it doubling up. It's the fact that it doubles up on stream. I think we just put both of them in Strange Academy because we're like fine if it like flips over to Raven. Opponent's gonna flip first, so what we do doesn't super matter. We only get one card, so I think Arrow. I guess Vulture's Probably better, because then we get arrow for next turn. Vulture's gonna move. Maybe we get Heimdall off the rip. We got lots of options. Yo, Willow, what up, dude? It's been a minute. Incredibly rude of our opponent, by the way. Kraven. Opponent's definitely setting up a Heimdall. Pretty clearly setting up a Heimdall. Fortunately for his Heimdall, nothing really hits Shang-Chi levels. Let's see. With a Heimdall, a Vulture and a Storm would move over to the middle. That would give this +2. We can give left. We just have to fight to win middle. But it's really hard to fight to win middle. We don't really have too much that works. Yeah, Vulture and Storm are just gonna win it. Yeah, Juggernaut Storm's a great combo. Rhino works for that as well. Nah, dude, Rhino's one of the worst cards in the entire game. He's actually pretty good, yeah. I'm not using Torch or Iron Fist though. I'm countering Torch and Iron Fist. I might have to leave. I don't have any way of winning. I can't beat them if they Heimdall. I can't win middle. I can't realistically win left. That's right, that was a bit bunk. The opponent's Storm really got us. That was a cool Storm. I wasn't expecting that. I used to hate watching people stream games because it's more fun to actually play it. You change your mind things? Yeah, I love that, man. Yeah, I try and give everyone a fun time, man. We're all just vibing, chilling, having a good time, Boom, do 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 do. Yeah, you can do a more traditional move deck. This is kind of like a weird. It kind of counters move decks while also doing move stuff. It's kind of interesting. Bifrost hot location is gross. Why do you think that? They played armor not on my Nova, which is really surprising, to be honest. We'll just move this for Spider-Man. We'll move this just for Miles Morales, because moving this doesn't really matter because it's all going to move with Bifrost anyway. But moving one of them will help us get Spider-Man off on curve, which is nice. So we'll go here because we want to have one card middle eventually. We'll go here. We can also, we have this Shang-Chi if they do the Destroyer plan. There's lots of cool things that we can do. Rhino ruins the location but doesn't prevent cards from being played there. Rhino's, why would you play Rhino and not why would you play Rhino and not Scarlet Witch? Scarlet Witch is Rhino but one less energy. I'm very strongly of the opinion that there's literally no reason to ever play Rhino in your deck. Just Angela's kind of all we got. She feels a little bit bad. Opponent's really far on the back foot. Maybe snap here. 4 cards in hand. Snap. Try and scare him off. Because you don't have too good of a finisher. Like we can Heimdall and try and win. But we're in a bit of trouble. Okay. What's our opponent's plan? Professor X really wrecked me. Opponent's plan is to destroy her. I literally just have to choose where they're going to destroy her. Do we think they're going to destroy her right or middle? Fortunately, I can't beat destroyer middle. I have no way of beating Destroyer middle. Heimdall. Wait, Heimdall beats Destroyer middle. What a Super Tech God, rated with a party 104. Welcome in, welcome. So if they Destroyer right, Heimdall right beats Destroyer right, unless they have a buffed Destroyer that they've had the whole game. It also beats Spectrum. So I think I'm gonna go for that. I know if they just Destroyer middle, they wait. No, yeah, because Cosmo. It depends. If they destroy right and it's a buff destroyer, then we lose. Oh, it's not a buff destroyer. Let's go. Maths, baby. Maths, baby. Victory. All about maths. Big maths guy here, chat. Big maths. Thank you all Super Tech God Raiders. I hope you're all having good. That one was for you. Super Tech God Raiders, by the way. This is a maths play. We play Heimdall on the Cosmo for 10. Let's go. Kingpin's, well, Kingpin doesn't really matter with the hot location. Because Kingpin only happens on 6, but you're facing a lot of move decks, so you can kind of mess with people a lot. Like, if you're just doing like a counter Bifrost deck, you could definitely do it. Math 1, Destroyer 0, so true, so true. Big mass, dude. Big mass. Yeah, we can add 17 plus 10. Easy. Easy. Man, dude, those Professor X's, man. I've been getting hit by them pretty bad. I need to be smarter about it. I need to think about Professor X a little more, you know? Polaris, by the way. Polaris is one of the best cards against the Space Throne. Even if it got the buff, it would have been hit by Scorpion tying the lane. Very true. Very true. Love that, dude. We're gonna put Nova in here. We don't have Killmonger in hand. What is hold? What is vibe? I'm hoping for any nerfs. Not really. I don't think anything. I think the meta's pretty healthy right now. Y'all think the meta's not healthy? I think the meta's pretty healthy right now. This is tough. We're gonna try and go for middle and left, I think. Ooh. Wait, Nightcrawler. Squirrel Girl. We're gonna go for middle and left. Might change things. If they move this Nightcrawler, we're gonna get him locked in a Space Throne. And then we'll like do like a Nova Killmonger middle. Maybe a Cloak Scorpion, but probably Nova Killmonger though.
Dubbing C.
Time is up, indubitably. We could have also thought about cloaking there. No, we couldn't get the Vulture off in time. If we do this, 5, 6, we get to 10. This gets to 6. I think this wins a lot of the time. I don't think they can beat the Angela. 9? I think we're tying. No, I think we're tying middle. No, wait, we're getting to 10. We're getting to 10. We're getting to 10, chat. We're vibing. Oh, and we kill other 1-drops. I didn't even think about that Killmonger did that. Isn't that great? We would have won even if Killmonger didn't murder all their 1-drops, but it did murder all their 1-drops. It's just one of those things. There's a few locations you wouldn't mind seeing nerf. Can you explain that? Crab like oil gargoyle? Oh, what up, Coco 4? How you doing, man? Welcome in, dude. I don't like face against Destroyer every 4 games. I feel like if you're facing the same deck every 4 games, that's not too terrible. Yeah, why has membership been paused? I'm sorry about that. I didn't get my tax documents to Google in time. And I got an email last night super early in the morning saying that they shut off my monetization. But I solved it all, so it should just give it a couple days. I apologize. Run Mr. Negative deck with DD and Professor X. Yeah, win with 1 card, it's fire. Players didn't even need to do shit, dude. Who to swap arrow with? You could do like another 6-drop. You can do Chavez. Chavez would be totally fine. Wouldn't ask for location nerf, but making certain locations unable to be set with others? What do you mean? I don't know what you mean by that. Double Onslaught Citadel, look at that. Nothing to Onslaught Citadel. We'll get the Kraven out. We'll do Kraven and then we'll cloak on the Kraven lane. And we'll try and entice our opponent to do that. No, probably not. I'm just kidding. We'll just play Vulture. We'll just play Vulture. We'll stop being weird. Polaris? Oh, it's fine. Actually, them Polarising our Kraven over here was very stupid of them. Plus, they let me get my Spider-Man down. Unless they're gonna storm this or something? Yeah, I'm very confused. Because I'm gonna get all of these things that moved. They moved it over here and they gave it literally +4. Look at all these slices. Slice. I guess it doesn't count for itself now. What time is it where you're from? It is 1 in the morning right now. Sanctum Sanctorum, that is location that destroys cards. It's annoying, yeah, but it's annoying to both you and your opponent. What people don't understand about this game, people who just like retreat when they see like a bad location flipped, like your opponent has to deal with that shit too, you know? It's not like you're like vibing out there. By the way, we could just get a murder on this Jessica Jones right now, which I think is kind of the play. We're gonna snap into it. Yeah, makes sense. Both Spider-Man are in pool 3, correct. Kingpin also pool 3. Feature location is super fun. However, trying to position my Shang-Chi while moving my own cards is a hustle sometimes. Yeah. You just kind of have to Shang-Chi in a turn that doesn't do. Screen blank. Screen blank? I'm guessing that's just you. Maybe it's not. Can one else confirm on YouTube if things not working? Screen is fine. Yeah. I'm too trusting, you know. Raven down. Nice Human Torch. This is why I don't run the 1-drops and just run Killmonger. Like, the opponent's gonna spend so much energy just murdering this Human Torch. I'm just gonna snap right now. Like, it doesn't matter. I'll just like Human Torch eventually, and then win. Opponent playing the shitty Spider-Man? Why wouldn't you? Dude, this Spider-Man is so cool. Like, there's the basketball Miles Morales. I've had it in my shop a couple of times. It's very cool. But damn, dude, this is so much nicer, dude. This shit's so clean. Vulture up. If they move that Vulture again, we can snipe it off. Any good sub for Polaris? It's kind of hard to sub for Polaris, to be honest. This Human Torch is very big and very scary, by the way. In case anyone was wondering, I hope that everyone is very scared of this Human Torch, because it is very scary. So we do not have initiative. So we want to get initiative. Would be very important. Let's arrow on top of our Kraven. We want to just like get our stuff out this turn.
Dubbing C.
I think we want to just get out ahead. Let's do this. Order, by the way. What's this? We need to kill off this Human Torch, and it might be a bit spooky later. This is fine. Thanks for the Kraven buff, by the way. Nice Human Torch. It'd be a shame if it was dead. Trying to think of my outs here. It's spooky. How much are we up? We're up by 10 and down by 10. It's pretty tight. Heimdalls, they get to 16, 24. No, but they get a Kraven going. I think Arrow right wins a lot of the time. No matter if they Heimdall, no matter where they Heimdall, Arrow will win. Problem is, this does lose them doing like nothing. Nah, that's not true. They keep a power. Lose the Chavez. They just Chavez somewhere. We lose. Yeah, math is hard, dude. Nova's still doing +2 would have been a super problem. Very true. They might have Shang-Chi themselves. And we don't have initiative, which sucks. They have their own Shang-Chi. It's kind of sad. Eh, whatever. Oh, we beat Heimdall. We beat Heimdall all day, dude. Yeah, we math this out. We get +6 here, which beats their 24. That's all you have to do, Chad, is math stuff out. All you do is all the math, and then you get 8 cubes. Math equals 8 cubes. That's all you gotta know. That's all you gotta know, chat. You find their most likely play, you math, and then you get 8 cubes. It's a great time to be alive, you know? This thing's kind of popping off. It was doing iffy. But right now it's kind of working. It's kind of working. It's a chonky Kraven, dude. That Kraven got really big. If you're not running Kraven right now, like literally any deck that you're running, you should just put Kraven in. You can play this without Polaris, it's just worse. Polaris is such a good card, dude. You can put this card in any deck. I'm gonna do a really sweaty stream. I have kind of like a secret deck that I've been playing off stream that runs Polaris. That's really good. Yeah. You can just run Chavez. I would just run Chavez. Would be. No, it's not that Sarah Pin deck. That's not secret. I've played that on stream a bunch. That Sarah Pin deck, I did start running Polaris in those. It's very fire. But it's kind of like a death. It's like a death arrow list, but it also runs like Polaris and Leader. It's really hard to beat, man. Yeah, we'll put Polaris there. Put Kraven there, and then we can pull this card. Pulling this card will give us potential miles off the rip. And it just gives us +2 on the Kraven. So lots of good things we got going on. We had a really good curve. We don't necessarily have to have all these cards in our hand, so I'm pretty happy doing this. There's a Sinister 6 deck. You can make a Sinister 6 deck. That was one of the... For a little while, I was doing theme-based decks. So I did like some Guardians of the Galaxy decks and a couple other things. You can definitely do it. It's just not very good. Most of the time, it's just not all that good. Yeah, see, this is exactly why I do this, by the way, chat. For miles off the rip. So with Heimdall, Vulture's really good. Let's get Vulture over on the right. And let's stack the Kraven lane a little bit. Both these costing 6 sucks because we just had to play our top deck. Secret deck? Now you're curious? Oh man, dude. Yo, what up, Apostle? Apostle, super homie. You cannot gift any memberships right now because the freaking Google won't let me take your money. It's kind of funny. I messed up and I took a long time to give my tax documents. So Google literally shut off my monetization last night. Oops. I'm indeed from Chicago. Most people say Australia, which is weird. No, dude, you're fine. It was my fault. It was me just being stupid. I like created. I first of all, it took me like over a month to just accept my partnership. Ooh, that's still probably fine. That's still probably fine. Crazily enough, I'm just probably gonna kind of like give this lane. Ooh, wait, can I even give that lane? Oh man, that's kind of really annoying. I can just arrow right. If they play more than 2 cards, I'm screwed. But they just never play more than 2 cards, right? Just never play more than 2 cards. La Luna, what up? Callan, hello. Love your hearts. Your hearts give me strength. No. Use Kraven in every deck. Put Kraven, this card, you should, and with the hot location, this should be in every deck. Even if you have no move cards. Nice Chavez, by the way. Given how close Chicago to Australia is, it's a mistake that's understandable. I think I have some Australianisms that I've gotten from having some like homies that have lived in Australia and stuff. So people like literally, I got a comment on YouTube the other day. It was like, oh, good to support another Aussie. I'm just like, I'm not, I've never said that I'm Australian. If I could get Jubilee and Lockjaw, I would open up so many potential decks. Yeah. Good replacement for Polaris. I would just run Chavez. Chavez is fine in this deck. Polaris is really good though. I think Polaris can go in any deck right now. Polaris is so good that just being able to move your opponent's 1 and 2 drops is so annoying that it can pretty much put Polaris in any deck. Very cool. I don't want to fight for Asgard too hard. I'll fight for Asgard. Or I could just Nova and then Cloak and then move it and then get Spider-Man on 4. Also interesting. Polaris and Lizard have been all my decks this month. Yeah, dude. Lizard also cracked. 2-5. Let's go. But why didn't I play Nova? I told myself I was going to play Nova and then I didn't. What am I doing, chat? By the way, make sure if anything happens like this, like Asgard here, Bifrost here, just always know that Bifrost is going to trigger first. Do this. We'll fill this whole lane. I don't care, dude. I'm 6.9 CL from 3,000 and just about out of credits. Do you think it's worth spending gold? Yeah, probably. But I mean, it all depends, right? Like, it's hard for me to just say like, yeah, it's worth spending gold. So I think that just Polarising Carnage away from here to get the +2 draw is worth. I think that's worth. Mysterio? What was that? Mysterio, so thanks for the follow. Welcome in. We'll just Polaris the Carnage off and guarantee our 2 draw. Nice Carnage, by the way. Be ashamed if someone moved it. Hopefully this gets 1 bigger. I want to kill this with our Shang-Chi. Do like this. This is a pretty good play. 6 power here. It actually turns into 8 power. Maintain power middle. Go up one right. The problem is that I do want to fit in this Miles Morales. I go here. How is that I'm not popping my Nova? Is that big of an issue? I'm getting crazy far ahead left, and I could just Killmonger later. Yeah, we'll keep it here. We're getting so far ahead on left. Being able to play 12 power in 1 turn is kind of nasty, right? We're ahead, so we can't do any crazy shenanigans. What we can do is we can arrow left. Arrow left almost always wins. Even if they like, do Heimdall shenanigans. Heimdall shenanigans will win me right. I almost always win mid. Let's just do it. Just stop thinking too much, you know? I already did all the maths. I already did all the math stuff. Maybe I can like calm down on all the maths, you know? Hopefully that pulls Doc? Not quite enough, my friend. Doc middle is also very interesting. I guess they were just expecting to lose middle. The Doc middle, they only get 12. Maybe they're hoping that I do Heimdall or something. Why did I run dagger in this deck? Not needed, my friend. Not needed. Dagger's hard to move around. Dagger comes in as a 2/1. Dagger's a bad top deck. You could run dagger in your own version though. I feel like the problem with dagger is that you end up focusing too much on dagger. And the other problem with dagger is that a lot of people who are just going to pool 3 and unlock dagger, they're like, oh shit, dagger. Now my move deck's gonna be good. Nah, dagger's kind of trick. Dagger's kind of mid. Let's see. I do want to get this Nova down. I need to stop forgetting to put the Nova down. It's tough to replace Miles. Any card that you're missing, you just run Chavez, to be honest. Arrow, yeah, again, any card that you're missing, just run Chavez. For Arrow, you probably want some more top end, though. I guess Chavez is still just fine. Yeah, just run Chavez. If you're missing one particular card, run Chavez. Running Arrow Kingpin. With Arrow Kingpin, you have to be running a Sarah deck, though. And I don't really like the Arrow Kingpin combo because it just feels like you're like... The problem with the Arrow, or Sarah into Arrow Kingpin, is that having 3 specific cards in your hand by turn 6, one of them by turn 5, is so much more unlikely than people give it credit for. Alright, opponent retreated. Love to see it. Yeah, Angela, yeah. Angela is probably what you replace Dagger with. Like, Dagger's not bad. It's just, to me, it just like, it feels like Dagger so often just messes stuff. Yeah, Jug Pin is where it's at. 100% Coco for. Because then if you play Sarah, then you could play Jug, Kingpin, and like 2 2-drops, or like another 3-drop, and go freaking buck wild. You're not just like stuck. Missing Polaris and Miles. Sheesh, dude. Polaris and Miles. Chavez and I don't know, man. I guess Dagger. I don't know what else to really fill in. Or like Bishop. Bishop's probably fine in this deck. I really do. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I do have like hard like trouble like dealing with like so many people just asking for like deck replacements, because like my whole thing has been for a really long time that I strongly think that just we're gonna get ahead here and we're gonna potentially pull this away from getting destroyed, which is so lovely, or split this up from like a Bucky Barnes. We're gonna snap. Being able to do Polaris, the reason Polaris is so good is because on turn 3, opponent's literally gonna have like a 2-drop, 1-drop, and if they need that 1-drop to be wherever it's at, you can just run Polaris, who's overstatted, is a 5 energy card or 5 power card, and you're just like, no, dude, we're gonna like screw yourself, dude. You have to deal with like not doing that. It's annoying as shit, dude. Lumeria. Okay, so all the cards are gonna move. Opponent might just be running the hell do you call him? Oh, whatever that dude is. The dude who sprays the stuff. So we're just gonna go all in. We're just gonna go all in on Angela. Who's the dude who sprays the stuff, chat? There's a guy who like sprays things. Oh, I forgot that. Oh shit. I forgot how this works. Chat, I didn't know how it works, okay? Don't be mad. Who's the guy who sprays stuff? Yeah, the sprayer. You know, the sprayer. He's in my deck, Killmonger. He sprays knives, you know? Scorpion sprays stuff too. Spray dude, so true. Yeah, Sprayman and Marvel Snap win. Sprayman and Marvel Snap win. I forgot how Lumeria works. Lumeria sucks, dude. So anyone who's asking, is there a chance that the update comes out at X time? No one knows, man. If anyone's telling you that they know when the update is coming out, they're wrong. Because no one knows. See, Killmonger, yeah, Sprayer Guy. I knew they were gonna play Sprayer Guy. That's why I played Nova. I wanted to play Nova on Angela, but then friggin' Lumeria screws everything up. Lucky for me, I have my own freaking Sprayer Guy. Okay, so Real Mysterio right or left? My own Sprayer Guy can murder this demon, which is very exciting. I heard it's the final turn. Is that all I want? It's pretty good 9-power swing. Kind of feeling Heimdall left. Gets us to 17 left. So even if this is the real Mysterio, they have to put 6 extra power here. They probably wouldn't be expecting to need extra power. And I just scoop all these people over here, and then they need 13 power here. I think Heimdall left's kind of the move. It just feels right, you know what I mean, chat? Plus, Cloak was down here last turn, so they might move some stuff over to the right, which is good. Who's Brode? Ben Brode, the person who made the game. Yeah, Brode said it early next week, but no one knows. No one knows. He just said they're aiming for early next week. It could be very nice to just be like, hey, just tell me exactly when it is, but no one can tell you that because no one's shared that. I think Game Director is actually his name or his title. By the way, have we lost a game? Chat, have we lost a game since we've started? I think we've won every single game so far, no? I'm pretty sure this is going to be another win, unless they do some crazy stuff, which they definitely could. Ooh, they went left, which is kind of scary. We have a lot of power left, though. If this is the real Mysterio, nah, we're fine. We're Gucci, Chad. We're vibing. We're straight vibing, man. We have lost a game? Ah, that sucks. We didn't lose this one, though. Back up to 85. We're just schmoovin', Chad. We're just schmoovin'. How's everyone's day? Did everyone do anything cool on the weekend? It's Friday. It's Friday night. I was out hanging out with friends. We went, like I said, we went to a German Christmas market, which was a lot of fun. I already showed, but this was early on. I got a hand-carved wooden otter. Very exciting. I also got some candied nuts. Wait, we can get a good shot at it. We can get a good shot at the nuts. Come on. Yeah, look at that. We got some candied nuts. I'll eat one. You know, this is the only ASMR chewing I'll do on stream, I promise.
The Binksy?
And then we went back and we hung out at their place a little bit. We had, or actually we went to a ping pong bar first. We didn't do any ping ponging of sorts, but it was a lot of fun. See what we got? Psylocke? We can pull Psylocke over. Get on over here, Psylocke. Come on, join the party. We could potentially do some good stuff with the Shang-Chi. Yeah, rocks. Gotta love rocks, right? This Mr. Negative. We're gonna pull at least a 1 power card over to the Nexus with us, which is not terrible. I don't know if I want this 2 power card there though. But maybe we can do is this. And then next turn we can Killmonger it. And we just get this Angela huge. Big ol' Angela, chat. Big ol' hoopin' Angela. Can we just kill this other rock as like a joke? Drawn 3 rocks, by the way. Can fuck rocks, so true. Shunk. No cards even move next turn. Fortunately, we're going first. I think we probably just have to retreat. I can't imagine how we win this. Like, opponent probably has some nutso stuff, man. This is tough. Because, like, it looks like we're very far ahead, right? It looks like we're, like, psycho far ahead. But that doesn't actually mean anything when all we can develop is 7 power this turn. Opponent can do crazy stuff. I think we just vibe. Random death they're playing now is free. I think we just vibe. We see if they retreat, and then we retreat later. Unfortunately, right now, this is just kind of like the best way to play. If you're on turn 6, you should just wait. And it doesn't feel good, and it's not necessarily like the best manners, but If you just wait, there's so often, chat, that I just wait, and the opponent retreats first, and then I just get the cubes. It's ridiculous. I don't understand why anyone retreats first on turn 6. I've gotten myself to always retreat later now, but I just gotta wait, and then it gets to the end, and then we hit retreat later. And opponent probably gonna take a cube from us. Nah, no way we see what happens. No shot. There's no, dude, opponent had Mr. Negative on 3. Opponent played Mr. Negative on 3, dude. Opponent has 3 negative cards in their hand. I guess they could be rocks. There's always a shot they could be rocks, but we drew 3 rocks. We like literally had we literally had 3 natural draws the whole game. We just take that out. We take 1 cube. We win in 4 and 8 cubes, so taking 1 cube loss is totally fine, man. Got my Kraven at 36. Yeah, honestly, like I was saying before, you should run Kraven in every deck right now. There's no reason not to run Kraven in any deck. Nah, no play for this stream. Should we just snap because opponent played Killmonger? Or because opponent played Human Torch? Let's see, opponent might just retreat. And if they don't, then we're very likely going to get his cubes, because we're going to murder this Human Torch at some point. For 2 cubes and a high chance he has rocks, I always see what happens. The problem is that against a Mr. Negative deck that has drawn very fast already, it's just not worth it. It's just not what you want to do. We can hide the Killmonger. Do I want to move the Vulture? No, let's just keep stuff off the left lane. Just let them get all their Kraven buffs they want. They're multiple man? They're gonna have 4 multiple. They're gonna have 4 3-power multiple mans. We are very happy if they have 4 3-power multiple mans. We are feeling very good if that is what they are choosing to do with their life. Like, look how hard it is for our opponent to do anything. It's Chris Evans? Is that me? Chris Evans? Don't say I'm like Chris Evans. We're gonna finish out this game. I mean, opponent's toasted, right? I kind of want to just Polaris and move their multiple men more. But I should Polaris on the last turn if I'm gonna Polaris. I should just arrow this turn. Just arrow. Hulkbuster on the multiple man. If opponent Heimdalls. The Kraven and the Human Torch. The Human Torch is gonna die. This multiple man's kind of big though. I think if opponent behind balls, the best chance we have is to win. It's not too bad though. Because we get to play first, so our Kraven's gonna match their Kraven. We're gonna kill their Human Torch. And then they're just sending 3-power multiple mans over. They play Heimdall left, though. If they Heimdall left, we're in trouble. We also can't Shang-Chi them. It's snapped, huh? What's our best play here? I've gotten Chris Pratt way more. My old job as a server, I used to get called Star-Lord a lot. What's our best play? Dude, it's just Kraven Killmonger middle. It seems weak, but it's fine. Because Heimdall left, we lose to, but I think we beat Kraven Killmonger middle. I'm pretty sure there's just Heimdall left, and yeah, and then we win right and middle. I think we win 1. Wait, do we get 2 more, right? 1. Oh, we only got 2? How did we only get 2? Yeah, I guess the multiple man pops over. If we had done Kraven Killmonger left, we would have had 22. Yeah, we were never winning that. We lost 8. We had no Shang-Chi's. 2 triggers on the Kraven plus the... Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. What's the difference between Collector's Reserve and Collector's Cash? Just different, you can like Google them and find the different, Oh, he played Human Torch in all that 4 movies. Many men. That sucks, dude. We lost to a bunch of 3-power multiple men. It's interesting. I didn't want to put the Vulture left because it would have given their Kraven another +2. Dude, I didn't want to talk about 25% chance to get a card, lol. Y'all weren't there for the 96 level hell. It used to be there was no caches at all, and you would just have a set mystery card every set amount of levels. There was 96 levels until you get a card after like credit level 1,400. 96 collection level. You'd have to spend 5,000 credits between every level of getting a card. It was a fucking nightmare, dude. It was a fucking nightmare. is the only I'm glad y'all missed it too, man. I'm glad y'all missed it too, dude. Anytime I hear people complaining about shit, dude, I feel like a fucking old man shaking my fist on my fucking yard. Like, you guys don't get it, man. Y'all don't get it. You got super flow now? What the fuck? Wait, I'm being crazy. I'm being crazy. Opponent's gonna move Nightcrawler out of Superflow. I'm a Swedish plumber. I'm here to fix your pipes. Let the plumber fix your pipes. Callan, no one understands that. No one literally understands that. It's literally, that is the thing that no one else gets. I'm a Swedish plumber. Does Kraven get the bonus of the Nightcrawler movie? I never understand how any of this shit works. I understand how any of this shit fucking works. I'm fucking scared, you know? We can turn off their super flow, which will just make us feel good. You have a favorite card? His name is Leader. A 6 energy 4 power card that reads, on reveal, play all cards your opponent played except on your side. Good card, man. Ka. We're getting crazy with the chat. We're going freaking buck wild, chat. We're going nuts, man. Look at all these Kraven points we're about to get. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Nice Nightcrawler. Be a shame if it was over on the right. Nice vision. Where are you going to send that, mate? Okay, what do we want to do, chat? We want to move everything? Is our opponent going to move everything? Let's move everything to the left. Fuck it. It's the worst that could happen. Let's move everything to the left. Going wacko, dude. We're going wacko, mate. What's up, Binks? Good work, man. This game rocks. I'm addicted. Hell yeah. I had a really good YouTube video today. It hit like 15K really fast. I also, chat, I had my first 100,000 view YouTube video. The Black Panther 256 times. Crazy, dude. That's a big number. Yugi boy. Well, Yugi boy. Look, they're schmoovin'. They think they're schmoovin'. We're schmoovin'. Wait, we might not win. Come on, come on. Oh, it'd be a shame if we had. Oh, wait. Spooky? No, that's gonna get too big. No, chat, no, bastards. That was sneaky, dude. They went hard left, dude. It read me like a dang book. Is there a way I could have gotten out of that? I guess I could have Heimdalled right. But like, that's, you know, it's always hard to, I think right was totally filled, so I couldn't have Heimdalled right. I felt so good. Vulture too strong. Oh, dude, actually that Doctor Strange was sitting there forever, dude. I don't think if I did a mid, I would have won. Yeah, that's a strong Vulture right there. Yugi boy. Y'all in your other apartment make me feel weird that y'all are watching me, but I appreciate all the support. All right. Super flow game. Look at Angela going early. Dude, I feel like the Shang-Chi, the first like 3 games I played, I threw Shang-Chi in the deck because it seemed kind of cracked. But now I feel like I'm never using it. I feel like people don't need to. All right, we're just going to Scorp-a-Dorp him. Gonna hit him with that Scorp. Never underestimate your opponent? I don't know, man. I like underestimating my opponent. Apartment be wildin'. Love to see it.
The Binksy.
Let's see here. We can Volch. We're gonna get a free Miles Morales next turn. We just Volch up. Let's Volch up. Volch up, chat. Bow, bow, bow. We can go Miles Morales Scorpion, maybe. We got Rescue. Get a Rescue in their hand. Is that how that works? They get a Rescue in their hand? Actually, Rescue, the fact that I Scorpion them makes Rescue too small. Because usually I could just Shang-Chi and murder them, dude. I underestimate my opponent quite often, and it usually works. I'm just mad that it doesn't work in this particular instance. I wonder if Miles Morales stays at 1 power. I don't think so. I think it's like conditional. Kraven too, and we'll Scorpion. We'll just play all the cards. I don't know if this is good or not. Opponents only played 2 cards. We played a lot more than them. Drop Scorpion for Dagger. I don't think Dagger's that good. Just because Scorpion caused 1 card to be 8 power instead of 9 power doesn't necessarily make it bad, you know? Do this. Regrets. Regrets, chat. Arrow left? I mean, Arrow left obviously would have still lost. Why is Arrow left good there, though? Why would Arrow left be good? Just because we're like ahead? Good advice for a new Marvel Snap YouTuber. So I was very lucky. I'd worked very hard on YouTube. I'd gotten nowhere for a very long time. And then I jumped on Marvel Snap literally the day that it started in open beta. Got a huge advantage over people. What I would say as far as being a Marvel Snap YouTuber, it would be get your editing skills so that your videos are very watchable. I think that a lot of people try and just put out videos just to put out videos that aren't very watchable. You want to make your videos kind of have like a concise opening, make them interesting and like entice people, and then edit them. You don't, some people edit like crazy. I don't think you need to edit like crazy if you have good, like you talk and you have good content with like your voice and what you do while you're actually like playing and doing stuff. But look up kind of like what you're supposed to be doing, or like what's good as far as like editing your titles and everything like that. Like just have like really good. All right, thanks for the cube. Thanks, Cozy Snap, TLSG. Yeah. Cozy, I think me and TLSG do similar types of videos. I think TLSG, of those three, I edit way less than all of them. I think TLSG puts a lot of time into editing, and then Cozy has like, he's done a whole other YouTube channel before. I've talked to him a bunch, and he does really good production behind his YouTube videos. But look at like what we're like naming videos and stuff. I would say for naming, you have to kind of do the clickbait thing, which sucks. I do get comments sometimes that people like hate that like my videos are clickbaity, but like you just have to. Like it's just over the last like 6 months, I've just watched my videos, what works and what doesn't. Well, no, his just well, I don't think either of ours are better than either, and I wouldn't talk about or say anything like that. But his are more edited than mine. He puts more time into editing. I'm more of like a one take Andy kind of dude, where I like will sit down and I'll do my whole introduction that's like 4 minutes, just all in one take, and if I mess up, I'll just restart the whole thing. Whereas like a lot of other people would like do it a bunch of different times or do like little parts and edit it all together. I just do it all in one take because that's just how I roll. Callan, I notice you and I appreciate you. What do you think about Molt? I think that Molt, dude, Molt, as far as his audience, I don't know if people know this, but Molt has another YouTube channel outside of his Marvel Snap YouTube channel that literally has over 1 million views. Yeah, it's okay that you hate it. I understand that you hate it, but you're not clicking it for the clickbait or for the thumbnails, right? You're clicking it for the content, but the clickbait and like the thumbnails and everything like that, it just kind of has to come behind it. It's very important. Molt's other YouTube channel is from like Clash of Clans, I think. And he has literally over 1 million viewers. I think that Molt has good content. I think Molt's a very cool dude. I hope to like have time to like connect with Molt because I think that Molt's cool. I think that like sometimes Molt just kind of like, it's just kind of like, man, I don't know how to say it. I think Molt's just kind of going through emotions like a little bit in some of what he does, because you can tell that some of his stuff is like really cool and like he's really into it, and some of it is just kind of like doing it. But I think he's a really cool dude. I'm pretty excited to get the chance to chat with him and stuff. Hoagland is good too. Hoagland also had a huge following before starting Marvel Snap. Like me and TLSG, we had no following before Marvel Snap. It's like comparing us to like Hoagland and Being's Hoagland cold stream? I would coach stream with Hoagland. I think that Hoagland's his vibe is much more negative than mine is about like the game and just like about like games in general. I'm like a very positive person. And it's called clickbait for a reason. It's just like tough. Like it's hard to not go through those routes and just kind of like do it. Like I've like, if you look at my thumbnails over the last, if you look at my thumbnails on YouTube over the last like, you know, 5 months or like over, especially even over just like the last 2 months, you'll see that they just like evolved and changed because I've had to, because I've noticed that I'm just getting murdered by other creators who are doing things in a different way. I've like just adjusted them to be better, and it's just something you just kind of have to learn and do stuff. You just need like clickbaity stuff. It's tough. Eventually what I hope is that I will build enough of an audience, because I want to do this for a really long time, especially if they keep Marvel Snap fresh and cool. I want to do this for a really long time. So eventually my hope is that I don't have to do this, and that I can kind of do more of the Raffle approach. I don't know if anyone watches Wild Hearthstone, but there's a dude named Raffle. Literally it's just his face, a colored background, and one card, and it's just a video every single day, and he kind of does like the exact same kind of videos I do. There's an intro, there's like few games, then there's like a little tiny outro at the end, and that's the kind of content I like to make, and I think that I'm best at. So that's like what I want to do with my content. And eventually I hope that it's not that I have to be reaching out and trying to find all these people who I don't know every single day. And I'm just like having a large community of people who really like watching my daily videos, who get comfort and joy out of watching my daily videos. And therefore like don't, this is really gross. Kraven's kind of nasty. Hey, if we get a Shang-Chi in hand, we could actually like murder him with this. Maybe get Shang-Chi off the rip. Chance we get Shang-Chi off the rip. Right? I don't know. I'm actually doing a bunch of trying to reach diamond. Any tips? I'm pretty bad. It's 100% agree with being Spider-Man. What happened to the emotes? Yeah, I'm sorry. It'll come back in the next couple of days. Okay. What do you think, chat? So there's two lines I can go through, right? I can go here and just Heimdall, push everything to the left, and then hope they just try and win middle and think they're fine. Or I can go like the Killmonger Spider-Man route. Probably not Killmonger Polaris. I think I just do the Heimdall thing. I don't think seems pretty cool. It loses to what, like Doctor Strange, right? Or Chavez, right? Beats most other things though. Like this is just so much burst power left. Yeah, we're Gucci. Unless they have Shang-Chi. They played Shang-Chi left, we're losing. But if not, we're vibing. If they play Shang-Chi left, they're geniuses. Yeah, this is a cool Spider-Man variant. Hello from Indonesia. So your level is very high. Hell yeah, dude. Hearthstone on the current year KW. Dude, the new Hearthstone expansion looks fire. You used to watch a lot of Crypt content, but it feels like he's just going through the motions now. Yeah, I can see that. I hope to never get to that point. And it's understandable, you know, like if, like it's become like your long-term job, and like, I don't know. Like I said, I mean, I think some of Molt's content is really good. Also, Zeddy, friend of the show. I think some of his content is really good, and some of it is a little bit going through the motions. But I mean, that's like you'll see that with like just about any content creator, right? You think that streaming is necessary to grow as a Snap creator? I think if you're doing it, if you're just focusing on YouTube, if you just want to do YouTube content, I think that you can definitely grow as a Snap creator just on YouTube. I think that it's very, if you're gonna, you should just start as soon as possible and just try and like keep making your content better, keep watching your content, looking at other contents that's doing really well, and trying to find ways to make it more watchable. And just trying to improve your craft as much as you possibly can, because that it needs to be to a level that is watchable and enjoyable. And there's a lot of people, unfortunately, who just like think that putting out any video and not actually like thinking about like how they talk or like how charismatic they are or how interesting they are over time plays a factor into it, and you can just do it with just like clickbaity titles and like stuff like that. It's just not the case. You have to make it watchable, you have to make it fun, you have to make it interesting. That's probably the most important stuff, IMO. But once you get to that point and you're just doing stuff on YouTube, I would just try and be consistent. I would try and like always look at the analytics and see what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong. And like if a video comes out and it's doing really bad, either from a watch time perspective or from like a, you know, click-through rate type of perspective, try and figure out why. And also, like, I would recommend live streaming. I think that live streaming is awesome. I think live streaming on YouTube is really cool. I've really enjoyed it. Also, sorry for people who don't want to sit here and have me talk about like the analytics of being a content creator. But it is something that I'm very interested in, and one of the things that I'm putting most of my effort into right now. So when people ask questions, I get very into it. The game is the least important thing. I think the gameplay is important. It's how you like react to the gameplay and stuff like that. But it's to an extent, it's not as important as other things for sure. How do we finish out this game? I think Kraven on New York really annoys the shit out of our opponent. Kraven on New York, like maybe Juggernaut here? Nah, probably Vulture. Yeah, Kraven New York, Vulture. They could Professor X there, which is annoying as hell. Yeah, there's a lot of things we could have done to make this work. Wait. Whoa, whoa, whoa. GG's, by the way. I feel like Zeddy might be a little bit mad about this, but GG's. Ah, you piece. Smart play. He almost lost to my random Juggernaut. Cosmo's the only way to win that.
Dubbing C.
I like Alec Cosinia's content too. Seems pretty cool, like yourself, Binks. I've never really watched any stuff. Curious, what's your average click-through rate and watch time percentage? Click-through rate's like on like good videos it gets close to 15. Like iffy videos it's around 10. That was a tough game, dude. GG's to Zeddy. I could have thought about Cosmo. Maybe he was kind of smart in thinking that Cosmo, Cosmo's kind of like the only way to really win that. Yeah, LG Cosmo. Most people would have just slammed. No, it says the Binksy, as in Binks, my name. The Voros twins, a professional wrestling duo / TikTok superstars, saying my name. Binks, I skipped on a Chibi Arrow today. That makes me sad. That actually angers me. Ban him. What's my social security number and mother's maiden name? I'll DM you, dude. Don't worry. We could think about doing Polaris. Polaris or Vulture? What do we want to get down this turn? It's kind of sucks because we kind of wanted Angela. We don't want our opponent to have extra power. We'll just Polaris left. I actually don't know how this interaction works. So if Polaris, if they have Ant-Man and Colossus here, I do wonder if Polaris will check and either try Colossus or Ant-Man. If it tries Colossus, it'll whiff. I actually don't exactly know. Yeah, Debinksy. Except with D-A. We'll go Vulture left. And then we'll go Angela Scorpion middle. Then we'll try and do Arrow Heimdall to win. So it just doesn't move them. So it'll try and move him, but not work. Makes sense. I changed my mind. I want to Kraven. Kraven's way too much power. Well, Scorpion right, because they won't have anything right. Maybe Angela right? Scorpion is feeling like the wink leak in this deck. Maybe it is something that I move for something else. I want Angela. I need a Kraven because it's gonna get like 10 power. It's ridiculous. I think I Angela right. And then I try and like Arrow right, Heimdall right, do some crazy stuff. Opponent skipped. It's crazy to me. Yeah, this Kraven's gonna get to 10 power. It's nuts. Big Kraven. And then if opponent tries to like do any kind of like shenanigans, so it's really cool. Opponent could do Professor X left, right? But if they try and Professor X left and I Arrow left, then we're feeling golden. We're gonna snap here even. Feeling really good. Doctor Strange instead of Scorpion. I don't want to push too hard into the move thing. I want another 2-drop. I like having 4 2-drops. This is Professor X for sure, right? You fucking love to see it, dude. You love to see just absolutely calling out our opponent. Yeah, GG's. I just love, man. I love when you're like, hey, opponent might Professor X here, so we're gonna arrow, we have priority, and we'll move over here, and then we'll win. And then that shit exactly happens. You just love to see it. Things you love to see. Blizzard of Polaris is just wild. Yeah, dude, Blizzard's fire, man. Oh, yeah, actually, that's a really good point. I might flip Blizzard into this instead of Scorpion. You get +3 power. I think, you know, Coco, I'm gonna do that. Try and remind me before next game. I'm just gonna do it. That sounds like really smart. It sounds super smart. And then this turn I can get Scorpion, and then Scorpion's going to I'm gonna get I should Kraven. I should Kraven middle. Kraven left? Kraven middle. Where do I think my opponent's gonna play? Chat, which lane, left, middle, or right, is the most likely for my opponent to play? Left, middle, or right? Left, middle, or right? Which one's the most likely? Left, love it. Okay, so we'll go Kraven middle. Oh, Coco, absolutely coming in clutch, dude. This is actually the best way, the best time to be doing Polaris too, because what's cool is that we Polaris the Angela with priority. Dude, everyone said left, love it. We play Polaris with priority, pull the Angela. They're probably gonna play 1 or 2 cards over here, and they get 0 out of it. Nice Daredevil, by the way. Okay, now we have some things to think about. So I think we do want at least 1 more card here. We should play 3 cards this turn, which is kind of fire. Maybe just fill this lane. Yeah, fuck it. We're gonna fill this lane. Everyone is basically just an Angela. I just fill the lane, man. I just fill the lane, dude. I don't care. You fill the lane, dude. Look at how big this Kraven's getting. And then we just try and win one other lane. And we have Heimdall to juke out our opponent if we need to. I think now we're just pushing left as hard as we can. Oh, and we have Cloak to do some mass. Okay. What's the scariest thing that can happen, chat? Is that they Professor X us? Most people that run Daredevil run Professor X. So we want to Cloak, because if they Professor X left, we're actually in a lot of trouble. But if we Cloak left, even if they Professor X it, we got moves. We got schmooze, we got moves, all sorts of stuff. Our right lane is going to be out of control. Looks like KM's list. Dude, KM Best has been running back Sentinel, which like feels old school as hell, dude. I feel like Sentinel was like everywhere the first two months of Marvel Snap. Let's see how opponent responds to this. They could Professor X middle, but I think they'd be scared of Professor. It's all about deterring their Professor X. Because they Professor X middle, then I have open season, dude. I have all these giant cards, and they have no idea which ones are going to move left. You can't move into an X lane. But if they Professor X left, then they're throwing their left lane. Because I put a 4-power card down. If Professor X the lane that I'm murdering them on. Very interesting. Oh, I just Heimdall left. I just Heimdall left. Easy fucking money. Or I could just do this. That's even better. What is it? This is kind of crazy, dude. Kind of a crazy choice. I don't even want to snap. I want them to play it out. Kind of a crazy try. I can kind of see the idea of it, saying like Cloak is left, so we want to lock down all these cards and say we're going to lose this lane. But when you're investing 5 power into losing a lane, you're just losing, man. If you're investing 5 power to lose a lane, you're just losing. I mean, they could completely surprise me and play like 2 small cards, but it's just tough, man. Real tough for our opponent to win this one. Yeah, man. Come on, Euphoria. I guess it's not fair. I can't complain about people waiting until the very end when I was literally just saying that. You cannot pull these cards. Nah, everything's locked down. Professor X is a really cool card. It even adds an etc. It's just like cards can't do shit. Probably retreat, yeah. And if they don't, they're kind of silly. Yeah, it's not gonna be enough, my dude. A very terrible play, honestly. No offense. No offense. No offense to my dude. Terrible play to play a 12 power double dinosaur against my 4 power. Lizard. Yeah. No, dude, I honestly think this deck is cracked with Lizard. I think you're so right. I think I don't look at Lizard as like one of those core 2-drops. But it just is, man. All right, chat. You can decide. Do we do Pixel Lizard, regular Lizard? Someone type Pixel or regular, and the first person gets it. Do you ever rather have Enchantress over Polaris? No, absolutely not. Pixel. Okay, everyone says Pixel. Absolutely not. Polaris is one of the best cards in the deck. Polaris is one of the best cards in the game. I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. People underrate the shit out of Polaris. It is a understated, like an overstated card with a cool and disruptive effect. Polaris is nuts, especially in a deck with Miles Morales. You definitely want to run it. Yeah, Chavez. If you're gonna run anything, sorry, I misread it. But if you're gonna run anything, run Chavez. Chavez is great. Chavez you can run as the 12th card in any deck. Literally any deck. I feel like I don't like running it in Deathwave, even though like some people like it in Deathwave, because I want to have other 6 and 5 drops in there. Upgrade it? Yeah, I'll upgrade it for you guys. Just for you, just because you asked. We are going to hit our credit cap before. Just because someone asked and said upgrade with 3 question marks, I'll do it. What's the correct deck type to use Rogue? So Rogue is a tech card. So there's no correct deck type, right? Rogue is a tech card. And the reason that you'd run Rogue is if you're running into a lot of on-reveal effects that are debilitating. So if you're running into tons of Patriot decks, if you're running into just a lot of like Kazoo style decks, which would kind of be crazy because you probably just run that are fixed top left too. Oh, thank you. Good call. So nice, dude. So many people in the community are just fucking crushing it on keeping me accountable in like a good way. I appreciate y'all. I am, by the way, everyone here, I am going to get a Discord going. I've been asked a ton of times to get a Discord going. I will be getting a Discord going in the next week. You can hold me to it. You can start yelling at me about it if I don't. I have it made. I have a Discord made, and I'm starting to try and do stuff like add bots and everything like that. But I do want to try and like have a community, because that's what I feel is like even though I'm very charismatic on stream, I'm a very awkward and weird person in a lot of ways. I'm a very awkward and weird person in a lot of ways. And like running a community is the hardest thing for me. But I will get a Discord going. Don't like her move because she stops me from getting Heim. She doesn't stop you from getting Heimdall a lot. I guarantee you that. She stops you from getting Heimdall sometimes, but not a lot. Like only like a couple percentage points. I think Chavez is great in move decks. Look at that. We didn't play Nova on 1 and we got rewarded for it for no reason. All right, we're gonna go Kraven middle, Polaris middle, and then we could like Spider-Man Nova and go nuts. Oh, we know you were like awkward and I'm just like weird. I'm like one of the weirdest. I'm honestly one of like the weirdest social people, because I am very charismatic and like I can do. Oh, dude, opponent's just dumpstered, man. This lockjaw's got to be so annoying. We're gonna snap on him. We'll give him a chance to get out of the game if they want to. What a sad lockjaw lane, dude. Is he hard running Baron Mordo? He must have. What is this deck? They have Yondu, lockjaw, and Baron Mordo. What the fuck? I'd rather get Nova and Vulture, Spider-Man Vulture, or Spider-Man Nova. It's tough, man. I don't really have too much movement. I guess the Heimdall is pretty good. We should get the Spider-Man out, because it's only going to cost 1 this turn.
Dubbing C.
Come over here. Got over. Yo, thanks for hanging out, Coco, man. Really good chat with you, dude. Hope you have a good rest of your night. Ah, very rude of our opponent. Put all the cards back in his hand, cheater. Okay. Opponent has initiative, which is the scary thing. Much prefer initiative in my position. Arrow just straight up won't work most of the time. I think I need to like arrow left because I'm going to try and Heimdall and win. This arrow, Yondu won't, or this arrow won't work to pull Yondu because Yondu is gone already. Stop stealing my cards, by the way. I need to have a deck, you piece. Wow, you should follow me now, okay?
Dubbing C.
Okay, if I Heimdall middle, our left will get out of control. We'll have arrow. Oh man, all I have to do is play like one card right. Ugh. I've already snapped. I have a feeling the opponent's gonna retreat. We'll just vibe. What's up, chat? How you doing? Captain Marvel's goated. Opponent did mill me. Opponent got a turn 5 mill. What deck should you play? I don't know, just any deck you want with Kraven in it. Literally play any deck, but throw Kraven in and you'll be vibing. I don't know why I'm doing this, man. Bit Bullet Sponge, thanks for the follow. Sorry for not reading like any follows tonight. We'll try it. Ooh, opponent went left. Not a good choice. Would not recommend going left. My army attacks you going left. Foggy. Take those 4 keeps. Yeah, pulls Raptors. It's actually good that it pulls Raptors first because we wanted the arrow to stay right. It would have been nice. I guess we could have just won middle straight up. So maybe that's not what we wanted. But you're Kingpin and Kraven. Yeah, Kingpin's pretty good. I think that Killmonger is really good right now. I think that, yeah, Kraven, literally you should be in every single deck. What up, Vito? Hope you're having fun in Indonesia. Watching my stream. Love to see it. For distraction, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Cinder just snapped immediately on me. That's very spooky. We'll vibe. Right, but I thought he would play left and you would lose. No. We were never losing left, man. Left was getting cracked, dude. With Kraven jumping over. I could have also played Heimdall left. No, Heimdall left wouldn't have mattered. Heimdall left would have actually lost me the game. Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll go Angela left. Polaris left. Because they're probably going to play a card middle and then have it jump to the left. Okay, they played Human Torch, which is very good for us. I think we might have played Cinder earlier. Unless it's someone else who has a common Human Torch. We're just going to Polaris our boy Iron Fist over there. And then next turn, because we're going to move a card, we can play Spider-Man and the Vulture. Love to see it. We don't want to do this yet. So Lizard left is good, but we were always waiting for Bifrost. You always want to wait until the third. Lizard Pixel variant's alright. I think it's mid. It has like no cool animation. The opponent did the same thing that we did. Opponent has all common cards. Very weird. Monster Island. That's fine. We'll do... no, we want to do... no, we have to Vulture. Vulture's too good. Do this. This is fine. We have Shang-Chi in our deck. Shang-Chi murders the monster. We're also Vultured. This is not a bot. No. This is absolutely not a bot. Okay. I kind of want to arrow left or arrow right. My reason being, we get plus 10, so we get to 27. If they play something that's less than 5, we kind of screw them over, even though they go first. The other scary thing is we haven't drawn our Shang-Chi, we haven't drawn our Killmonger, both of which are the ones that we're going to take care of this enormous Human Torch eventually. We can also, chat, do like this. We can go like kind of nuts. Is Magento good if I don't have arrow? Magento's fine. You can run Magento. I'm just gonna move first, so my Kraven won't get any action if they do any movement stuff. Zero, right? I think this will work out well, and then we'll catch them where they. Spider-Man, even Spider-Man, we tie. Cloak we beat, Multiple Man we beat. Get the Multiple Man, that'd be best. Cloak's actually pretty damn good, but now there's a cloaked lane, so who knows what the fuck's gonna happen. Man, we're still ahead. No, it's okay. Movement will happen first. It's Shang-Chi. I think this will work. I don't know, I'm just not gonna do the math. Am I crazy for thinking leader needs some sort of change? It feels like it cheeses free wins there. I have multiple clips on my channel. If you look at clips of leader not doing that well, I think leader's fine as it is. It could maybe be a 6-3. I think it's still one of the strongest cards in the deck, but I don't think it needs changes. I think that people, I feel like you can learn to play around leader over time. And if you play leader in your decks, you'll realize that it's not just a pure easy win all the time. You have to really think about it, and there's a lot of things that your opponent could do. I also, chat, I don't know if this is right. If they move the monster, I don't know, man. I really wanted fucking Killmonger. Also, you often don't know when to expect it. It's all sorts of decks. Very true. Ugh. Flipping first is so rough there. If we had flipped second, we were getting an easy win. That's tough. I should probably just retreat it because of the flip second. Yeah, you can't just run in anything. You kind of have to like be looking at like how many spots your opponent have. Banefield 93, welcome in. Yeah, I probably should have retreated there. Opponent had priority, that Shang-Chi just murders their whole thing, right? But since I don't have priority, I have to be smart about it. Multiple Man plus Hulkbuster. So it's a good combo. We do be having Killmonger. I feel like every single game, I'm just happy that I'm running Killmonger. I think that running Killmonger and Nova is so much better than like Human Torch stuff. I think it's just the right way to be playing right now. Do I just rip out the lizard? I think we just rip out the lizard, right? It's fine. They armored it. What's really cool. So this is another reason why Polaris is so good. And the reason I run Polaris, I'm running Polaris right now in like a destroy type of deck. It's doing like death stuff. The reason that Polaris is so good is because often in those destroy style decks, you're just playing like Hood on 1, Bucky Barnes on 2. You never have priority. And at 2, your opponent will armor and say, haha, I have armored you. Then you can Polaris and pull the armor off of it. It's like right here, we know we have Killmonger in the deck. And we either have Sunspot or Armor, whichever one we pull, we know that we can now murder these cards. That's snapped. Very interesting. Ooh, if it was one more turn, we're getting the Spider-Man with the snap. It's really nice. First time chatter, but really enjoying the YouTube. Dude, wait, I didn't know that on a wave turn, Miles Morales just costs 1. This is really interesting. Are there like reasons to like be trying to run Miles Morales in like a kind of like Death Wave style deck with like Nightcrawler? That's really cool. Let's just arrow middle. Who cares? Just keep not letting them play where they want to play. That's such like a cool part of these decks. It's like, hey, you want to play somewhere? It sucks for you that you want to play somewhere because you're not allowed to play there any longer. Shang-Chi would be really good, but what we will do is do a Miles Nova Killmonger situation. I want to try and get ahead here. Killmonger will get me ahead, crazily enough. Gets his head left, gets his head right, gets his head middle. Let's see. Jubes? Well, it's okay that we move Sunspot, right? Moving Sunspot is a vibe. Heimdall. Heimdall wins us left. Heimdall wins left, and I do not think opponent is ready for Heimdall to win left. I do not think our opponent is going to expect us to play Heimdall here at all. Which means if they play a big card right, we lose. But I'm expecting them to fight for middle, maybe. Maybe they do fight for right. I don't know. Seems fun. You know, Polaris, Chavez. Polaris is really good in this deck, though. I'm trying to highlight why Polaris is so good, because I am in love with this card. I've been really in love with this card recently. Not only because I have the Chibi variant, but it's so good, dude. First time chatter, really enjoying the YouTube content? Yo, welcome in, man. I'm trying my best, dude. Trying my best to keep with the good work. I'm very lucky that I have time right now. So if this loses to anything left, but I cannot imagine that they're expecting a Heimdall. My deck does not yell Heimdall at all. Loses to big card right too. Yeah, dude, we schmooved, baby. This is what schmooving is all about. This kind of loses still to... Ah, you piece. Wait, we maybe win middle now? Fuck. That was a good schmoove though. That was a good schmoove. It was good at Magneto by our opponent. If we would have, the other thing too, Chad, is that if we had Shang-Chi there, is that what we were hoping for the whole game is like, oh, Shang-Chi for this Hulk. If we had Shang-Chi there, we were also fine. Don't Polaris or Arrow, but have Magento. Don't want to run Chavez, too many sixes. No, I would still just run Chavez. Like, I would run Magento and maybe, that is a good Magento, so true. Dude, he schmooved harder than I schmooved. If you've ever been watching, want to say hello. Gotta say I love watching the streams. Been learning quite a bit. Love to see it. There's a good ass Magento right there, man. So if you're running Magneto instead of... No, you can run Magneto and Arrow. And Chavez. It's a little iffy, but yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe you want to do one less. That's tough. I would run probably Chavez over Magneto, because a lot of times on 6 you want a Heimdall. You get a Nightcrawler too. Now, the only problem with Nightcrawler is that we're doing the Killmonger Nova thing. You can also just run Scorpion. You can run another 2-drop. Or Bishop. Bishop's also okay. Okay, very interesting. Super flow. So we have to time out doing super flow stuff. I think we won't need 4 energy next turn. I guess there's a lot of 2-drops that we want next turn. It's tough, chat. I think we still do it. I think it's fine. Dagger? Yeah, you can run Dagger. I'm not a Dagger believer, though. I feel like Dagger in this deck, it's just really hard to move Dagger. Like, Cloak can move Dagger, which is really hard to move Dagger. Electronitis. So that's called basically like ladder anxiety. It's a very common thing in so many different games. It could be from MOBAs like League of Legends and everything like that, to just about every single kind of game you could ever imagine. My biggest recommendation for you is just don't worry about it so much. You don't have to worry too horribly much about what's gonna happen as far as like the ladder goes. The ladder doesn't matter. It's all fake. None of it's real. You cannot move dagger with Kraven. What do you think Kraven does? I have a slideshow telling you what every card does. It's just hard. You know, like ladder anxiety, I'm not going to sit here and say it's an easy thing to deal with, because that would be silly of me to say. But it is something that you can deal with. Believe you me. We're gonna try Angela Kraven middle. Scare him. Freak him out. Don't have any idea what's going on. Then we Heimdall.
We should find a mean hour today.
You can move them both together. It's all about having an amount of cards that will help you move. But we don't really want to run Iron Fist because we're running Killmonger. Stack. Well, now we also can't run Heimdall. But if we get Arrow... Get Arrow, an opponent doesn't play left. Then we're just winning. That's a hard thing to ask for, chat. Also, is murdering all of our cards even that bad? This is tough, man. Because Heimdall is not that bad. We have -3 power here. Murdering all our cards is kind of fine. I think we arrow and hope they don't play left. I think the Kingpin is a ruse. I think this Kingpin, this is a ruse. This is a ruse Kingpin. What we call this in the business, be a ruse Kingpin. Opponent also is probably just gonna play arrow left. But chat, if they don't play arrow left and it's just a ruse, then we murder them. He will play arrow left, but what if he doesn't play arrow left? Think about that. You would have Heimdalled right. The tie middle. And if they arrow left, we just lose though. Victory. You don't have to win if you can make your opponent lose, chat. It's the most important thing about Marvel Snap. If you make your opponent lose, you don't have to win yourself. It's very cool concept. Season cash, by the way. 100 credits, Poggy. We're getting close to our credit limit. Did we do all our missions? We did do all our missions. Who's excited for the new goddamn cards, dude? I am going to be a content goddamn machine next week with all the new cards. Every new card, boom. Day one, this card deck, boom, 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 boom. So you wanted a top deck arrow? Yeah, unfortunately didn't. Or they had arrow and then they thought that my arrow would beat their arrow. When do they come out? Hopefully next Monday or Tuesday. No one knows exactly. So I'm thinking we don't Kraven on New York because New York is going to end up somewhere else because of Starlight Citadel. I think we Kraven middle and then we Vulture. Wait, we're actually not going to know where we're actually not going to know where Starlight Citadel is until the very end. Ripperino. Then we Vulture. Yeah, we can Vulture same spot. So we'll just cloak somewhere else, and then we'll get the Kraven Vulture everything buff somewhere. Opponent's playing Sentinel. They're a KM Best Enjoyer. Opponent's a KM Best Enjoyer. Look out, KM Best Enjoyer. Keep your eyes out. We will cloak. Okay. We want to not hit New York. We don't hit New York, so we get another chance. We cloak there. Then we can Nova right. Doesn't matter too much for Nova. They already said it will be before the season. Yeah, but they didn't say exactly though, you know? Could be any time. Could be tomorrow. Probably not then. Why no Human Torch? Let you think about that for like 3 seconds. Oh shit, I forgot that's how that works. Wow. Go a bing, a bang. And then we'll also... I'll leave space there. Yeah, let's just get all their cards over there. Who cares? Just move all their cards over to the right. It's good for us. That happens. Problem here, chat, is that I don't know if we're gonna make this work. Now, what we could do is go like a little Polaris and this. We're adding 8 power left. That seems very hard for us to win. Heimdalling into Baxter Building is pretty sick. We could also potentially Heimdall there and leave 8 power, but I don't know how much that'll really matter. I think winning a second lane is going to be our biggest issue right now. This only gets us ahead too. There's a very good chance that this is just a retreat. Actually, wait. Here's the thing. If we Heimdall left, we get to 12, but it's actually 15 because we're going to win middle. Almost certainly. Pretty much certainly. So we'll get to 15. They'll go to 8. That's still really bad. Whatever. Whatever. Yeah. It's not good. Don't get me wrong, chat. It's not good. But you never know. Probably just play a couple good cards left and we lose. But this is what we call a content go. I would probably retreat here most of the time. These two cards. Ooh, Maximus. That might be their biggest card that they play. Sentinel. What is this one? What is this one? Scorpion. Not enough. Not enough, chat. Let's go. Heimdall, give me all my cards over to the middle. All the homies hanging out. Kraven getting out of control. Vulture getting out of control. Look at how big this guy is. Look at how big my cards are. Jeez.
Victory.
Bum 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 ba ba bum 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 ba ba bum. Good thing about multiple man, he leaves copies behind when you Heimdall. Yeah, I can't really multiple mana this deck though at all. Yeah, 6 power flips helped. I was only up 7 though. If they would have Maximus and then done something else left. The cool thing about this deck, Chad, is that people don't really expect Heimdall. So if you go all in with the movement stuff, you're playing multiple mana, if you're playing Human Torch, everyone expects the Heimdall. What's cool about this deck is that it doesn't do all those things. It plays Vulture. Maybe you're like, oh, it's just because he plays like Cloak and Kraven. So most people don't actually expect the Heimdall as aggressively as it normally would. When does Token Shop come? Sitting? Monday or Tuesday, most likely, but no one exactly knows. Everyone's just hoping. All right, I'm gonna play a video for y'all. I'll be back in like 3 or 4 minutes. I gotta urinate, but I'll be right back in case you guys need to know exactly what I was doing while I was gone. But don't run away. Also, here's my YouTube and chat, and here's my Twitter and chat. Don't leave. Hang out. I promise I'll keep you entertained. You'll get to watch a cool video. Everyone in chat can hang out. You'll have a good time. It'll be great for everyone involved. You know what I mean? You feel me? Let's see. This is a good day. Hey all, Thanks here, and but can't complain. So we can get Psylocke Magic. We still need Sarah. We still need Cloak. We have Sarah. We're getting close. We're getting close, chat. So we have Magic. We're gonna Sarah this turn. Next turn we're gonna Magic. And then all we need is Cloak and Black Panther in the next 2 draws. Or 3 draws, actually. We need Cloak in 2 draws and Black Panther in 3 draws. And we can actually get this off, which is pretty crazy. So if we go Magic, Adam Warlock here, we're gonna have 2 chances at the cloak draw. Wait, we might get a. It's gonna be like a 50-50. That's fine, dude. We might get it. We might get it right here, chat. This is kind of crazy. Unless they do any kind of disruption. So we're gonna have 2 draws with this cloak. If we get the cloak, we almost guarantee it. Wait, is opponent trying to do the same thing? Oh, chat, we got the cloak. Chat, this is huge. Oh, chat, we literally have it right now. This is fucking insane. This is like the second game, and we have the yellow jacket that we need. So as long as opponent doesn't disrupt us here, we have it guaranteed. So here's what's going to happen, chat. And I'll explain this because I feel like a lot of people don't understand. So the first thing that we need to do is cloak so that we can get the Sarah out of here. And then we're going to onslaught the Sarah. It's going to make all of our cards cost 2 less. So when all of our cards cost 2 less and we can move the Sarah out next turn, then what we can do is trigger this a ton of times. I don't know what my opponent's going to do. They're probably doing something similar, but theirs is not going to get as big as ours. This is insane, chat, that we got this on the second game. We have fully decked ourselves. Okay, so we move the Sarah, chat. The second card that we played last turn was Onslaught, so we're going to Mystique the Onslaught. We're going to use their Wong as a joke to get it, and then we're going to double Black Panther's power infinity times. I don't know. I guess we can try and like win in other ways too. But all that matters is this. So let's see what happens, chat.
Big numbers.
You were wondering
chat.
what happens when you double a card's power 256 times. We are about to find out. So wave come down. There's no next turn, and also no. All right, chat. Let's see. All right, Mystique copies the Onslaught. Wong, and let's see if we break the game, chat. Oh, it be going. Oh, it be getting big, chat. I've never seen the cards get over wait, it's not even. Is it even gonna have space? Wakanda forever, by the way. Wakanda forever, by the way. All right, so we're approaching the max. I think this. No, it's 268 million still. Oh shit. No, we broke it. No, chat, we broke the game. It doesn't know what to do. Chat, it doesn't know what to do. It hit the energy cap and it panicked. Wait, it just stopped? Oh man, well we tried. Oh boy. Oh, that was. We have fun here, chat. We have fun here. Statistically, several of you, that was your first introduction to me, was watching that video. That video hit 100,000 views. That's crazy, man. I never thought I would ever hit 100,000 views. Yeah, it can never go higher. I was actually the first person to do that. So I was officially the first person to have a recorded energy cap location and the first person to have a recorded energy cap card in the history of the game. Boom. 2 billion pop up, by the way. 2 billion, not 2 million. 2 billion. I was the first person ever to record either of those things. It's pretty sweet. The irony of me having a 20... Whoa, no sound freaks me out. 23-minute game with the... Oh, did you do like the... the Ironheart version or something? Wish you could have seen the opponent's reaction. The opponent won. That's the craziest thing. The opponent won that game, lol. Let's hold Nova for Angela. You can Nova Kraven. Well, Spider-Man point. PK. Welcome in, welcome, welcome. Oh, Bifrost. You want a Kraven? Ooh, this is spooky, man. There's a lot of things that could happen here. I think we want a Nova on Sinister, but we can Kraven there. Maybe we want to do both. No, because we don't really have too many things to move. How did that combo work? So Wong, Onslaught Mystique is 8x, and then it's 2 to the 8th. It's 2 to the 8th, not 2 times 8. 2 to the 8th. So 2 times 2, etc. Until there's 8 of them. Oh, it's so tough. Just cloak there. Why'd you do a hazmat version? Win with negative? Might have been me. I was doing Exodia and hazmat combos very recently. So opponent got 2 Spider-Men. So opponent has 2 Spider-Men that will cost 1 next turn. So always have to remember that. Ham Palace, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen here, but something's gonna happen. I think I meant to Killmonger instead of Vulture there, if I'm being honest with you. Oh, this is gonna be very satisfying, chat. Opponent's not gonna know what hit him. When I murder all of your cards. Yeah, but the hazmat, you don't really need Luke Cage. I think the hazmat combo will be very cool with Luke Cage. Don't get me wrong, I will try and do it. I think it's necessary. So if this Shang-Chi goes left, I think we win either way, which is cool. But if the Shang-Chi goes left, we get to blow up the Angela and the Devil Dinosaur, which is exciting. We just get to murder all their cards. We might win all 4. What's the last one? Oh, that's a trifecta, by the way, in the biz. No, he did not copy Heimdall. We drew Heimdall afterwards. He got 2 copies of Miles Morales, as you can see by all of the copies of Miles Morales that are everywhere. Yeah, we already Snapchat, I think, unless opponents snap me. But snapping, you have to be smart about it. Like, you can just think I'm winning snap. If your thought process is I am going to win snap, you're not going to do too well. The problem with snapping on turn 6. Okay, here's the thing, chat. What do you think when your opponent snaps on turn 6? Think about it. In your mind, when your opponent snaps on turn 6, when you think you're going to win, and then your opponent snaps, what is your thought process? Report back to me in chat. There's 2 things that happen. 2 things. 1, I get really worried that my opponent's gonna have some big reveal that's gonna murder my cards. So they see that I have big cards, Shang-Chi, boom, 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 boom. They're gonna win on retreat, also very cool. You know what, Miles Morales, Chavez is good in this deck. They think they're winning. It can be bait. It can sometimes be a bluff. 9 out of 10 when they snap on a 6, I re-raise and own them. There are some times that you can completely murder people by re-raising them. They play left and then we Polaris middle. Easy. Coco taught us this. They always play left and then we Polaris middle. And then we can Polaris mid and they don't get... ooh, maybe we want to just Green Goblin them. Now I want to Polaris and then we can Green Goblin Spider-Man. And do have priority, so they have Polaris of their own. They're in a good spot. This is fine. It helps both of us. Am I fine with helping both of us? Doesn't matter that much. Always an interesting thing to think about here. Where do I want to put this Spider-Man? I think left is pretty good. I think we want to go left. I think we want to hedge our bets. Spread things out. Too much of a coward to snap early. You just gotta work on it. Takes time, man. Takes time to learn how to snap early. It's a big shop or a big Kraven, but we can murder it, which is cool. And they don't have a way to stop us from murdering it. So we're definitely plus 14, plus 15. And we don't have priority, but we still are gonna snap and we're gonna murder their Kraven. Left click on cubes. / just use your thumb. Haven't seen Shang-Chi play. Oh, was that you? Yeah. Ooh, very well done by our opponent. Dodge or Shang-Chi. I think we're ahead now, though. A plus. Ooh, we're not ahead. Definitely not ahead. Spoopy. Are there any 1-drops we can abuse? Not really. What do if opponent Heimdalls? Opponent Heimdalls left. We lose because Kraven's here. Opponent has priority. Killmonger only kills off 2 power. We're down by a lot. They have plus 15 middle and we have plus 11 right. Arrow's plus 10 right. Heimdall can do a lot, but it can also do a lot for our opponent. Or we can Lizard and Cloak and Killmonger. Heimdall on the right? I don't know, man. If all this stuff goes middle, we just get murked. I think we just have to say opponent wrecked us with that arrow. If we had gotten that Shang-Chi off on the Kraven, we were feeling good. That's why I was looking at this. I don't know if you guys saw when I was like looking at like, oh, plus 14, plus 15, and then we didn't have priority and we were Sag. It's tough when you don't have priority to hit that Shang-Chi. Actually, everyone is playing Arrow though. Yeah, a lot of people are playing Arrow. Show. Practicing snapping with an Agatha deck, so true. Zadig? Do you dig, chat? I dig. Zadig. Okay, Avengers Compound left. Gotta remember that. Arrow on 5 doesn't really matter. Let's see, what's our middle location? We have Bifrost. I probably want to just Kraven on top of it, but we can hold off and just Angela first. Angela first is totally fine. Yeah, I've had all the pull through cards for a very long time. Limbo. Interesting. We can Polaris. We want to get this Kraven set up to Shang-Chi it. Plus then next turn we can Didn't work out exactly how we wanted to. It's fine. Turn 5, all cards had to be played on the right. Bifrost, we have to wait on the Shang-Chi. Ooh, wait, we can't play all these cards here. We have to go here, here. Otherwise, yeah, this is really messy. I think it's still fine though. Feels really messy, but I think it's still our best play. Iron Fist, the waste in the Iron Fist. Why didn't they just play the Vulture middle? They just wasted the Iron Fist to not play the Vulture middle? So interesting to me. Maybe they're trying to avoid the Shang-Chi?
Clear for takeoff.
Might just play Arrow for stats and just be happy. Play the Arrow for stats. But it seems like they're playing smart and around Shang-Chi. Polaris is Magneto's daughter? I actually had no idea. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, arrowing Professor X feels really good a lot of the time. What plays first? I'm just gonna arrow for stats. A power is pretty good. Hot damn, dude. Hot damn, that Shang-Chi would have been absolutely disgusting. But hopefully, wait, we're ahead. Oh baby. A low murder spree. We have initiative, dude. We're vibing. Yeah, GG's. Opponent is absolutely not a bot. Opponent is not playing like a bot at all either. That was an incredibly human opponent. I feel like a lot of chatters are really bad at spotting out bots, which is surprising. Possessing magnetic powers, much like her daughter, Lorna Dane fights to help her fellow mutants protect against persecution. Very interesting. Just play Hawkeye? Yeah, terrified of Shang-Chi. They played the whole game terrified of Shang-Chi. Even if I didn't have Shang-Chi, I could have just snapped there and won. That's actually an incredibly good card to hit because I wanted to play it anyway. Vulture they do was weird. Yeah, I think that they were playing around Shang-Chi the whole time. And then they realized that I had the advantage against Shang-Chi and then they ran and panicked. Understandably, too. Wow. That sucks for them. Liar. You can't hear me. I can see when you hear me and when you can't. Very funny though, Ryza. Our dog's borking. Our dogs do be borking though. Oscorp Tower. Nothing I want to Oscorp Tower. I can Nova somewhere. Somewhere is fine. Cecile Sweep. Have a great night. Thanks for hanging out. Cloning vats, huh? I think that's Kraven seems kind of cracked, right? Do we just snap? Yeah, we try. I try and be pretty good about the dogs. I'm pretty good at keeping them at bay. Actually snap, but opponent could also just be running the same exact deck. A similar deck. Opponent's gonna get multiple mojos. It's fine. We can deal with mojos. We're better against Bifrost for them, for sure. There's no shot our opponent is doing better than us against with Bifrost. No way. Opponent could also, they could maybe doing like a storm, some kind of like storm thing to stop us, but I think we're way on top of it. Opponent's just mojoing out of their dang minds. Honestly, I'm down for another Vulture, dude. Also do another Kraven. Does Kraven get bigger? I think Kraven actually gets bigger, crazily enough. And then what's really cool is that if they like go nuts and then like the whole right side's flooded, we just Killmonger eventually. Then we're feeling good. Probably his Warpath. Some big cards, chat. Okay, so opponent might be running Shang-Chi things. It's quite common. So we can play around Shang-Chi things with Arrow, or we can just do that next turn. We just murder them. I feel like if they're gonna Shang-Chi, they're gonna do it next turn, not this turn. Boom! Nice Warpath, by the way. Be a shame if you played another one here. Call that a hard GG's to our opponent. GG's. Executor says, you don't have Polaris. Chavez is a pretty good replacement. For any card in the deck, you can just run Chavez. What's the point of running Nova? We run Killmonger in the deck. Any deck that you run Killmonger, I'm a strong proponent that running Nova is really good. So we can play out Nova early. Nova can fit in on just about any turn because it's only one drop. And it's one of the best cards for like filling in for a turn. And then if we end up Killmongering later, then the Nova ends up being +1 to all of our cards, which is really good. All right, Lizard middle seems good. Ooh, opponent got Kraven middle. It's a lot better. Oh, we are running Shang-Chi, which is pretty good. DJ J Dream, welcome in, welcome. Man, I don't know how to deal with all these things. Yo, good night, Fatal, welcome in. Not good at snapping. I normally just let the opponent do the snapping. Nah, dude, you'll never climb that way. Controlling snaps is very important. When you feel like you have a really good hand early on and locations are in your favor, snap early. If you don't think that they're in your favor, push through until your opponent snaps, and then just anytime your opponent snaps, just kind of decide. Pump for Surfer? Yeah, dude. I think Sarah Miracle is going to be cracked in Silver Surfer. I think it's going to be absolutely nutty. We're going to snap, dude. We're so ahead. So ahead. So ahead, dude. Polaris. You can Polaris Kraven off of Bar Sinister. Say hi. You can say hi. Hi.
Hi, stream.
Oh, girlfriend. Girlfriend is so cute. Is Polaris pull Kraven over? It's them plus 2 power. Maybe just do it left. Ah, I can't do it left. Do a lot of things left. Yeah, it's just Polaris left. It's fine. They get one less of these, so this has to be really big for it to work. This has to be really big for whatever they were trying to do over here to work. Maximus for Polaris is okay? Eh, could be alright. I wouldn't recommend that though, personally. Alright. Alright. It's gonna be tough. We have to work this out. How's our opponent gonna try and win? Let's just arrow left. We just need the stats. Arrow left for stats. It's fine.
I am Iron Man.
Just gonna try and win. Let's gonna try and Heimdall. We just Heimdall back. What does Heimdall back look like? If they Heimdall, we're gonna win right. They Heimdall left. They're gonna get 14, 28. We Heimdall left. We're gonna get up to 21. Not gonna have enough middle. Not gonna have enough left. We're not gonna have enough mid either. Opponent going first. We're going first. Man, that makes it really tough. Makes it really, really tough. Can't play this anywhere. Can't play any of this stuff anywhere. We're just gonna hold. We're gonna hold, chat. I think we have to retreat. We just lose to Heimdall. We get murdered by Heimdall, in fact. You ever just sit back and realize you got 400 people watching you do math? Yeah, I have much more than 400 people. It's actually almost 700 people. Thank you very much. There's 300 people also on Twitch, as on top of the 400 on YouTube. And yes, everyone likes math, dude. We're all big math dudes. Wait, are we winning with Heimdall? Did you get Vulture 8, writing 18 middle? Fuck it, who cares? We're probably behind. I think we lose to Heimdall. We're gonna try. Because they don't get the Kraven buffs. Nah, 60. Yeah, no, we should have just retreated. Should have just retreated.
We should find a new hour today.
They got all the buffs plus 4. Should have just retreated, by the way. Bro got Interstellar music playing in his head, solving riddles. I'm all about that. Interstellar music. Hi, Binks' sister. It'd be really weird if I had my sister coming on stream and kissing me on the lips in front of chat. That'd be very weird. I have some cool stuff. When I end up doing the subathon, also, by the way, people on YouTube were asking about like reaching out to YouTube about getting a contract and stuff like that. I went through YouTube support and asked multiple times. Definitely not. I'm shocked. Y'all are hilarious, dude. I went through YouTube support and asked multiple times and to multiple people, what can I do about trying to get a contract to compete against the Twitch contract that they're offering me? And every single time it's just been like crickets. Another Polaris, another huge Polaris W, by the way. Y'all are looking for Polaris W's? Look no further. Huge Polaris W. Not unless you're from Alabama. Still look down upon if you're from Alabama. It's just, I guess maybe more accepted from people in the community. If y'all think that you just get to pass when you do it from Alabama, it's incorrect. Not true, by the way. Let's just do Cloak, Kraven left. See what happens. Yeah, it's fine. We're gonna do like Angela Vulture, right? It's gonna be a New York game, so no one knows what happens in New York games. I feel like everyone's very confused in New York games. Not judging you, brother. Whatever makes you happy. Love to see that. Or Alberta if you're in Canada. Is that like a Canadian thing? Is Alberta the south of Canada? I didn't know. Iron Man in a move deck seems amazing. It's also 5 energy though. This is a Mysterio turn. Interesting. Mysterio is such a crazy card. Let's see here. What do we do, chat? Do we arrow middle? I kind of want to do like this. Then just arrow middle. Fill up their middle so they don't have any options with New York. I could also have done Angela Vulture, was something that I was thinking about. I feel like this and just like having them have no options middle is very good for us. I can't imagine opponent retreats here, right? Using this deck, but sought the air for Hobgoblin. Interesting. Yeah, Hobgoblin and Green Goblin are both probably pretty darn good in a deck like this. We're just gonna hold. I feel like our opponent's gonna retreat. I feel like it's very unlikely for our opponent not to retreat. Okay, what can we do here? Can we go like here, here, Heimdall?
Wow, you should find a meal today.
Here, here, Heimdall. How would this work? This is the real Mysterio. We probably lose this. Probably got to play right at some point. Yeah, whatever, let's send it. Juggernaut. It's gonna lose us the game. I think we were losing that game anyway. Wait, why didn't... Why didn't Kraven get all the buffs? Was it because Kraven was last? What did I do there, chat? I messed that up big time. We're gonna lose no matter what. What did I do? I messed that up, chat. Anyone tell me what happened with Kraven? Kraven never got the buffs. That's weird. That interaction was odd. I totally agree with that. I'm gonna exclamation point YT just to go to my YouTube channel immediately. Figure out what the heck is going on. What the heck is going on? Isn't that crazy? They're gonna hear that immediately after. Okay, what did I end up doing? What did I do? I went Cloak, Lizard. No. I went Cloak, Raven, Heimdall. No. I went Heimdall right. Wait, does it matter when you move things? Because I went Kraven, Cloak, Polaris. Wait, chat, I'm so confused. I moved Kraven first, and then I moved Cloak and Polaris. Oh, hi. What? Nothing. You might have kicked out if you were messing with the laundry. You might have fucked up the splitter thing that's right next to the laundry. So, well, but if you fucked around with the laundry, it probably happened. I don't think I did. Well, what is my girlfriend doing? Yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand what just happened there, chat. That was a very confusing interaction. Okay, we just move on. You should add a feature that you review games. Yeah, that's a lot of... that is a lot of dev work. Should move first, then played Heimdall. I thought movement always happens before reveals. That's what happens in game, is that all the movement happens first. All the movement and then things like Jessica Jones and Rescue happen before things reveal. Because you Heimdall reveal first, but I thought that didn't matter. I guess it does. More you know. So Kraven moved left first, then Cloak and Polaris added to men. Yeah, it was just weird. Movement did happen first, but the effect goes last. But it should have had the effect either way, right? Clash Royale is replays. Clash Royale also has hundreds of millions of dollars. Over years of people spewing money into it. I'm not saying that they shouldn't have it, chat. Don't get me wrong. I would be the first person to be stoked if that was a feature. I don't know, man. I think we all agreed it was all messed up. Also, I think we all agree that you guys should follow me on YouTube and on Twitter. Or if you're on Twitch, you can hit that follow button. You can also uncheck the bell. The bell, I know, can be very annoying. But if you hit the follow button, I will appear up there, like up in the top left, while you're doing other things. And that's pretty sweet. And... maybe it hits Colossus, which would be Sag. But if it hits Lizard, it's not Sag. Yay. Stop Clash Royale got sale. Yeah. I never got into it at all. I had a couple buddies who were pretty into it, but I never got into it in the slightest. Vaseline, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Guess we can Spider-Man Killmonger here. Feels pretty good. Shunk. All of our cards pretty strong. Kraven's gonna get even stronger with this move. I wanna play his Warpath. We have Shang-Chi in deck. Set to win one more lane then. If we do this, we're guaranteeing Heimdall. Is guaranteeing Heimdall good? Yeah. Guaranteeing Heimdall seems kind of cracked, no? Cares. Then we're just in top deck mode. We'll snap. Rafflebag. What are you gonna do, Rafflebag? You scared? Started following a few days ago. Haven't regretted it yet. Love to hear that, Flynn. Storm Colossus incoming. Is that bad? Is that good? Doesn't Marvel fund this game? No, dude. The way that licensing works, and I actually looked into this because it's kind of interesting. So like, Second Dinner reached out to Marvel and like contacted a bunch of different companies and IPs to try and start a mobile game, and then they get like a license. So like they kind of like dual work with it, but Marvel's definitely not just like pumping money into this game. It's not a Marvel first party game. It's a Marvel third party game. Where Marvel does probably offer some advertisement and probably worked with them with like the Samuel L. Jackson Fury thing that happened. But Marvel's not just like pumping money into this game. The locations resolve last, so I guess New York counts as moving units last in order. Very interesting. Very interesting. Cloak Right means you can move back there turn 6. Ooh, that's a really good point. Maybe I should have thought about that. But you just snap and then you win. Win esport? I hope soon, dude. I am going to, the moment that it's able to happen, I'm going to start a competitive Snap League where I reach out to content creators and I get 4 people to do like a 4-person tournament. That's my plan for the moment that competitive modes are available. Why not use multiple man? I don't have anything to buff multiple man, and 3-power multiple men popped a bunch all over the place isn't very good. Don't really want to mine right now. You're doing that though. What's a clan? I don't have a clan. The league will be called the Bink Snap League, which would be the BSL, which also stands for it was very close to the BLS, which is Bud Light Seltzer. Now I'm going to try and reach out to Bud Light Seltzer for a sponsorship. Will it happen? Probably not. Would it be cool if it happened? I would say so. I would argue that, yeah, that would be pretty damn cool. Get a dagger? Yeah, dagger works, man. You can run dagger in as many decks as you want, honestly. Would even encourage it. I'm gonna play Enchantress on Lizard. So essentially what we want to do here is we can murder this Enchantress. We could like play Heimdall left for 13 power left. We're gonna snap. This is unbelievable as Spider-Man. We're just winning right here. No shot. This game hasn't been out for a year. It's coming big. I think it's getting bigger. I think that the biggest thing holding it back from a stream and like YouTube perspective is the fact that like look at my screen right now. What I have to do to make this game salvageable. If you look at any Hearthstone screen, they're just playing Hearthstone and then sometimes I have a deck tracker, right? But for this stream to be interesting and enjoyable for people, essentially what I have to do is like completely like alter everything about it, you know? It's just tough. Yeah, the PC full screen version is gonna be the most important thing about this game. We just Heimdall left, it hits Angela, and then we're just always winning. There's no shot, dude. Blue says Benbroad has a net worth of 2 million, a little smaller than 1.9 billion of Supercell. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Benbroad isn't funding the game, right? Benbroad is just like one of the, like the starter or founder of Second Dinner. Like Benbroad isn't the one like pumping the money into the game. Second Dinner is, and they've made a lot of money. So I think that improvements, and they're probably going to expand the team. Improvements are going to happen quicker. You watch some just game capture streams, if it's just, the problem is saying like it's just as enjoyable. That might be the case for you, but I feel like the large majority of people don't feel that way. And I think that that's a completely understandable thing to feel, because it's very tough to enjoy this game being just screen capture, especially if you don't understand the game. Like if you're a new person, you don't know what the game is, and you watch the game in screen capture, you're just like, I don't know what any of these cards are. I don't know what the hell is going on, you know? Like my stream, I put a lot of effort into like showing what all the cards do with the screen slideshow on the right, having the deck list up, you know, setting it up so you can actually see what's going on and you're not squinting your eyes. It's tough, man. But I think that's what's holding it back from being like a big like stream game. Like you might think like, oh, it is a pretty big stream game, but then you look at the Twitch analytics of like, there's like, you know, 10 people who are kind of like keeping the whole category alive. You know, there's like 10 people who are actually keeping this game alive on Twitch. If those 10 people just stop streaming, like this game would get like 200 people watching, which is kind of nuts. So I don't consider this game RNG heavy. I feel like kind of RNG heavy, but the whole beautiful part about the game is the fact that you work with the locations that reveal, and you work around them. Same time, new people are quicker to find which turn it is or how many cubes or just game capture. Do you think so? The problem with like just game capture is like how small it is. It's not just about they have strong guy right. Oh, Sakara. The problem with game capture is how small it is. You know what I mean? Like on Steam, it made it a little bit better with the wide UI. Like game capture and just how small it is turns a lot of people off. A lot of people watch like Twitch on their phones and stuff, you know? There's more of a factor to it. Locations are 100% RNG. That's true. But I don't know, man. RNG to me, when I hear RNG in regards to like video games and stuff, it doesn't just mean like random number generator or like something that's like kind of random, I guess. I don't know. It's hard to exactly explain it. When I hear RNG, I think like complete randomness, like no one knows what's going to happen, right? With locations, you get 3 locations early on in the game and then you play around them throughout the game, which is a little bit different than just like, you know, let's say Hearthstone, for example, playing Yogg Saron, which just plays a bunch of random spells. Like that to me is more RNG than what's going on here. Yeah, with RNG and Snap, it's mirrored effects. There's like a lot of things to it. Scarlet Witch, Shuri's Lab, very interesting. I think that I absolutely arrow in Shuri's Lab and Snap. I absolutely arrow here, Snap. Always feeling ahead. Always feeling good and ahead. Like we can Shang-Chi on Strong Guy. Potentially. But if they play anywhere but Shuri's Lab with anything that's less than 8 power, we're vibing. Yeah, you can manipulate the board to benefit you. That's it, right? It's like they appear and they are RNG, but the whole point of the game is playing around those locations that pop up. Yeah, that's where the skill comes in. So true. Nice. Opponent retreating. When you play Hella, it's yeah. I mean, the discard roulette deck that I was playing the other night. It's very RNG focused, right, on what gets discarded. But it's all about control. Like this game is about controlling RNG, right? This game is about taking the RNG that's presented to you and controlling it and adapting to it in real time over 6 turns. This game is beautiful, man. I will never like not just have like a ridiculous amount of love for this game. We're gonna play Negative Zone. Opponent's not gonna understand how to play around Starlight Citadel and play not left. Oh, opponent played left. Very good for you. Very smart to the opponent. We're playing a good opponent. But we can pull their Angela away and get rid of their extra buffs. We would have preferred to have Polaris hit the Kraven. Would have preferred. I think my girlfriend's making pizza. My opponent is, or my girlfriend is making pizza, and she's gonna bring me a slice. It's very exciting for me. Maybe not for you, Chad. I don't know what your thoughts are on that. Let's Vulture middle and start thinking about this Heimdall situation. Also get the Nova over on the right. Oh, it's just playing the Strong Guy. Strong Guy's an interesting card to play nowadays. I guess it is like a 410. It works. Eating pizza with my girlfriend vicariously through you being plays. Love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. So we can... Let's arrow right and then Heimdall middle and then win. We're gonna snap. We arrow right and Heimdall middle. There's no way we lose. No shot we lose. If we arrow right Heimdall middle. No shot, chat. Opponent's doing all their stuff right. That's great for us because we're gonna Heimdall. We don't want the right lane, dude. Right lane sucks. Right lane's garbage. Because so if we Heimdall middle, chat, we're gonna have Heimdall, we're gonna have Arrow and Nova all middle. A lot of power. We're gonna move Polaris and Vulture. Vulture's gonna go to 8 power. Polaris is gonna be 5, and this is gonna be 6. So we're gonna have 19 power. What do we need to get? Might need a Heimdall left. No, we got a Heimdall middle. Wanna place first? How are we gonna win here? It's actually messing with me because I'm starting to think maybe I don't just win straight up because this bishop's a little spooky. What is 3 cards in hand? They're probably gonna play 2. The bishop's gonna get to. Wait, no, this bishop is only. Chat, this bishop is only 4 power. No, we're fine. We're fine. If bishop wasn't 4 power, we would not be fine, but the vulture is gonna take this Monster Metropolis buff and we're gonna be fine. Polaris? Oh, it's fine. We're all moving left anyway. Very spooky. Nova, thank you for the Nova buff. I appreciate you, my dude. Heimdall, we're gonna be over there, chat. GG's. The people hitting Infinite are the ones streaming only this game half of every day, though. I mean, I don't think that's true. It's not that they're better. They have more time. That's why esports is less exciting. So Cynical Taco, that's very cynical of you to say. What's that? Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna eat a couple slices of pizza and help my girlfriend with the internet because she's messing it up. Yeah, I did say she messed it up. All right, so what did Cynical Taco say? Let's dissect this. So it's just people who have more time get ahead. If you don't like it, then it's just not for you. Whatever you say, the game definitely has potential for esports. I mean, that's true. Game definitely has potential for esports. The coolest thing about esports with this game is that the competitive scene is going to be so different than the best laddering. It's like the best competitive decks are going to be completely different than the best ladder decks. You see it a lot in Hearthstone. It's very cool. So you have, wait, okay, so far you've been wrong so much in the end, but I don't like it. I don't know, whatever. We're just not gonna deal with the negativity anymore. Be gone, negativity. Be gone. Wild, welcome to the stream. Welcome.
Wow, you should find a meal hour today.
She is supportive and makes me pizza. It's pretty dope. Pretty dope. Would recommend girlfriend who's supportive and makes you pizza. So we're playing a Patriot deck. We have Killmonger, which is pretty dope. I think we just focus on winning a couple of lanes and then Killmongering to win. Just trying not to be too crazy about things. Isn't Polaris is fine here? Polaris is mid. Hopefully we pulled a shocker. Oh, which is also fine. Okay, we have to Killmonger on 5 now. As a Mindscape. So we'll just Vulture. 5. What did she end up doing to mess with the pizza? Damn. Y'all heard that, huh? Just a little soggy. What the hell, dude? I want to swing Sandman. I'm very confused. The Killmonger left. So opponent has Heimdall and Arrow. Opponent has Heimdall and Arrow, chat. Heimdall, Arrow. Opponent has Heimdall and Arrow. We're ahead on 2 locations. Heimdall and Arrow. Heimdall and Arrow. How can an opponent beat us with Heimdall or Arrow? Look at like Heimdall left. Look at Heimdall middle. When Heimdall is middle, we're in trouble. We also could just like vibe for a while and then opponent leaves. When Heimdall is middle, are we in trouble? I'm thinking Squirrel Girl, but Squirrel Girl loses the Heimdall. No, it doesn't lose the Heimdall middle. Squirrel Girl ties right. This is ahead. It's crazy that we have 1 card to play, and I think we're playing Squirrel Girl, right? I think it's just the play. I think it beats Heimdall middle. Opponent's gonna try and Heimdall middle, but this beats Heimdall middle. We worked it out in our head. This doesn't beat Heimdall middle. Ah, it doesn't beat Heimdall middle because of Blue Marvel. I didn't calculate Blue Marvel. Dang. Literally anything else left would have beaten it. I didn't calculate Blue Marvel. Yeah, that's on me. For whatever reason, I just thought with Heimdall middle it was all messed up. Hey, everyone just chill and chat. How about that? Does that work for everyone? Can everyone just like be friends? You guys can kiss and make up. I would appreciate it. Everyone's just yelling at each other. It's way easier. Cynical talker, you're just being cynical, man. That's okay, we can just stop. Let's just all collectively stop. Not put any blame on anyone. And just decide to move forward as a collective unit. With this fun game of Snap in this fun Bifrost location. Very weird. It's very rare I have to do the reconnect. Yeah, kiss. Everyone kiss. Fist Tower does help us in general. Your opponent's playing a weird Sandman Patriot deck. We kissing? Yeah, everyone in chat's kissing. Everyone in chat's just kissing each other. But yeah, let's collectively, everyone pick up your own personal slice of pizza and just chill. And let's all be thankful that I don't do aggressive mouse sounds the entire time. I'll be thankful that. Let's just Killmonger now. Who cares? Opponent's playing a Sandman deck. They probably don't have too many things. But I guess they probably do. When a management opponent still runs Ultron. Who cares if it's a little soggy? I don't like soggy pizza. I still do appreciate and love my girlfriend for making it for me, though. That's the damn truth. No. We don't do the ASMR eating stuff. That ain't me, dog. We need to get a card over to the Sanctum, man. Here we go. I think we just play biggest stats in Sinister London and then just vibe. Want to hear something crazy? I've been streaming for 2 years. This is the second time I've ever eaten on stream. Second time ever. I usually don't eat on stream because when people eat on stream and they like chew really loud on the mic, it freaks me out. I hate it. How's Arrow work with Fist Tower? Ooh. Very good for us. No shot. We're witnessing history, yeah, some may say. Many people are saying this. About 3 weeks ago, I think I ate a breakfast burrito on stream. That was the first time I've ever done it. And today is the second. Imagine that. You definitely see the progress go quicker, but losing 8 cubes is just the worst. Yeah. It's always a give and take, right? Full dinner stream? When I do my like subathon, I'll definitely be eating on stream. But when I do that, I'll just do this. I'll just cover my face with ego. And then mute when I don't want to. You know? You know what I mean, chat? GG's Wildy. Such wild. Probably just wild, right? Gateway pizza gonna be eating all the time on stream now? No, I don't really like eating on stream. It makes me incredibly self-conscious. Yeah, just be like, I'll like reach out and get a big bite and just be like, oh, and then just ego. You'll never know. No, I don't like pineapple on pizza. I don't necessarily think it's like terrible to enjoy pineapple on pizza. I think that here's the thing, chat. Here, I'm gonna go bigger mode. The most important thing that I think is that I dislike disliking things. Okay? I don't like when I dislike stuff because I think everything that you dislike is closing you off to enjoyment for something. So if you're someone who dislikes pineapple on pizza and you say no one should enjoy pineapple on pizza, you're gatekeeping it, and also you don't like it, and that's sad. When I dislike pineapple on pizza, I say, oh, I don't like that. I'm happy if you like it, but I don't enjoy it. I think that's an important thing in life that a lot of people don't do. A lot of people crave negativity. I do not crave negativity. I crave positivity. I get very excited if I have the chance to enjoy something. I get upset when I don't get the chance to enjoy something. Whoa, double cloak. Pizza's a hot meal. No fruit shouldn't be cooked. No fruit should be cooked. You ever have tomato sauce? You ever have bolognese? You don't think fruit should be cooked? You don't think fruit should be cooked, bro? And yet you probably enjoy lasagna? Very weird. Very weird indeed. Should also try to focus too hard on cubes. Just have fun. If you lose the leader, just think back on the game and how you could have played around it. So true. So true. See, man, how the hell would you say your name? Cyro? Cairo? It's got to be a S, right? Cyro? It's got to be Cyro. It's a crazy way to say Cyro, though. Cairo? Yeah, for sure. You know he's gonna Ultron. Why don't you save Killmonger till the end? They retreated, right? It's even better. I also don't know that they're gonna Ultron. Look how big I'm letting their Human Torch get. Now we snap, and then they're like, "Oh shit, what is going on, man? What the heck?" Very smart, chat. Very smart when you think about it. Okay, what are we gonna do here? Here is probably fine, right? Miles Morales, Spider-Man. Call them crunchy strawberries. So true. We don't have lasagna, dude. You have lasagna everywhere, bro. Do that and then figure out what we want to do. A lot of things that we could do, chat. A lot of things. India? Do you have lasagna in India? Are you saying that there's not a single place in India where you can get pasta sauce? Pasta sauce, cheese, and big noodles? If that's your opinion, I'm gonna call you a liar. Okay. We're down, which sucks. Which is not ideal, chat. Not ideal at all. We don't have anything to Shang-Chi. Also a bit spooky. Opponent could be Heimdalling. What happens if opponent Heimdalls? Can't just win with a Shang-Chi middle if opponent Heimdalls, which is the spooky thing. Potentially do this and win. Potential that this works, but it also could not work. Arrow there could also work because then you have less than 8. We are in a bit of a conundrum indeed. Lasagna but butter chicken? Hell yeah, dude. I'm super on. Blueberries on pizza? No, absolutely not. But if you like it, good for you. In general, Cosmo is probably the best tech card if played correctly. Cosmo or Armor, IMO. I think Enchantress is too expensive. But I think that Cosmo and Armor are the two best tech cards. Shang-Chi in certain metas. I like Shang-Chi right now. But on this stream, I haven't actually popped off too hard with Shang-Chi. We're gonna Heimdall left. See what happens. Yeah, opponent also Heimdall's left and we get wrecked. So is there any win here? That is an interesting question. No, with the opponent flipping first, Kraven just murders us. Was there any win there? I wanted a Shang-Chi middle, but it just didn't work. Shang-Chi middle just didn't work. Then we'd win right and we'd lose middle and left. We need any more power on Miniaturized Lab. I also forgot earlier in the game how the interaction with Bifrost and Miniaturized Lab works. Nah, Arrow Right would have lost. Would have lost total power by a lot. Hey, it's Raj. Friend of the show, Raj Tronic. I hope that worked. This might work. This might also not work. It did work, and they're not streaming. I shouldn't have done that because if they were streaming, that would be kind of BM. That's Rodstronic, friend of the show. Go give him a follow. Cool dude.
You should follow me now, or today?
Would have retreated there? Yeah, probably. It's probably the better play than what I did. I think that that's very accurate. Go Kraven right, and then Polaris right. Shang-Chi has a bit of a problem because it gets countered by armor and Cosmo. Very true. I think Kraven right, Polaris right. When opponents skip turn 2 is very good for us. Then we get to Angela Spider-Man if we'd like to. It's kind of tough. Where do we Angela Spider-Man? Tough spot. What up, Rainbow Pit? Welcome in, man. Nice Raptor. Does that make sense? We'll just fill their hand. Filling their hand seems fine. Need to link their page. Yeah, Raj is very cool. I've done some work with Raj before. Raj is a very cool dude. He's him and Kawa are the two Irish legends of Marvel Snap. Very cool dudes. I'm loving Arrow Middle here. I've already snapped. Arrow Middle just kind of clogs up everything they're trying to do. Puts them in a rough spot. We're ahead too. Yo, congrats, one and only Piglet. It's 100. I've never done that. I've only gotten to 99. No joke. 90. Whenever anyone asks me what's the highest you've ever gotten, 99. I've literally gotten to level 99, but I've never hit infinite. One of these days, though, it might not be this this month. I thought it was gonna be this month, but it might not be this month. We might wait till next month. I want to make it like kind of a cool event when it happens. It'll be fun. Besides any pizza my girlfriend makes, what kind of... Oh, dude, we're getting a pizza chat. I don't know if you were here like 2 or 3 nights ago, but I was going off on pizza rants. I like Detroit style pizza. So Jets, Couples Corner, thanks for the follow, welcome in. I like Detroit style pizza, so like Jets. Jets is the best example that's widely available of Detroit style pizza. It's a thick crust, very buttery, delicious type of pizza. Huge fan. I think we just Heimdall right. Heimdall right just for stats, but is there something better we can do for stats? Yes, this is much better. This is significantly better. 2, 4, 5. Is 11. You absolutely do this. He's probably gonna nux me in retreat, is what I would imagine. But he also might play it out like a champ. Super into Detroit style. I'm also from Chicago. So a lot of people talk shit when I say that Detroit style is my favorite when I live in Chicago. Chicago's tavern style is also very, very good. Especially when you get it super Chicago style, when you get a Italian beef and jardiniere pizza. It's absolutely delicious. Yeah, Jets is so fire. One in Lakeview is not as good as the one in South Loop. So true. Look at this. Look at this. We got real Chicagoans in chat. What season did you hit 99? The first season. The very first season this game existed. I hit 99. And when I think about it, I cry a little bit. But that's okay. Because, chat, here's another thing. Sometimes in life, you will not hit goals, right? You won't hit exactly what you want to do, and you'll feel bad about it, and you'll feel sad. But it's okay. Because every step in life is very important. Every time you fail, you can look at that failure and learn from it and try and get a little bit better. And you can try and just like have some perspective on it and get a life experience out of it. Or you can get very depressed. So I look at when I got 99. I will eventually hit infinite. It might not be this season. It might not be next season. But One of these seasons we'll hit infinite. It's gonna be awesome. Shuri's Lab. I think we Lizard there. I think we Polaris there. I think we do a lot of things there. Dropping knowledge. Yeah, I'm trying. Theorycraft, a massive variety of decks. I do just play a bunch of crazy decks. That is true. Like I think if I played the same deck over a season, I could hit infinite. But I much more enjoy just playing a different deck every single day. Makes you feel better to have never hit infinite when a play like you hasn't. Appreciate that. Ooh, Iron Fisted the Lizard out. And got the Shuri's Lab buff. Very spooky. Hopefully we pull that Iron Fist back in. If we don't pull the Iron Fist in, we pull the Lizard back in. It's iffy, but make it work. Try and get as many cards into there as we possibly can. Yeah, getting the Iron Fist there is good. We'll just play the Cloak there. We just need as many stats as we can get. We're gonna try and play all of our cards into Shuri's Lab. Where are you from? You seem American, but when you're always streaming when I wake up in England? Yeah, I just stream super late at night. I'm from the right smack tab in America. We'll just keep playing every card on Shuri's Lab. I feel like playing every single card in Shuri's Lab is just a good strat. America. Trying to infinite the season, same credit level. 55, 550. Started at level 10, 992. All thanks to my first pool 3 Wong. Yeah, Wong is a good pool 3 pool. Won't snap, but I'm still vibing, dude. We pulled both these cards here, and we're playing Arrow here. His opponent's not going to get the Shuri's Lab buff. Let's see, yeah, opponent's not getting the Shuri's Lab buff. So opponent still has to play cards here to win it. They can't play middle. It's fine, honestly. 28 power, so they need to play. He's only big card. I know left seems fine, right? You just Heimdall right. They're only being 16 power left. There's no way they beat 16 power left. They could play. I don't know. We have 28. I don't think they're expecting Heimdall. This is the cool thing about this deck is that most people don't really expect Heimdall. Maybe we work out like a Nova Killmonger Spider-Man play. Is this a little bit better? It'd be Nova Spider-Man Killmonger, right? Be Nova Spider-Man Killmonger. Just get 10 left. 10 left, 17 middle, and 31. Yeah, it's fine. I guess they could be doing Arrow themselves, but I think we still beat Arrow. Magento? There's just a 1-to-1. Nice, very close, but we take those. Yeah, should have thought about Magneto a little bit more, but we take the Magneto. It was actually to their benefit that I Spider-Man'd Shuri's Lab, but we still made it work. All right, a little bit shorter stream today, but I think I am gonna end it there. 3 hours. What I will ask everyone, I really appreciate you being here. There's 700 people between Twitch and YouTube. If you are not following me on YouTube, I'd really super appreciate a sub over on YouTube. I'm putting a lot of effort into there. I'll be putting out a video about this deck, probably literally in the next like 4 hours. Super appreciate that. I also do a ton of work on Twitter. So I put out, yeah, Magento. Yeah. I'm just gonna keep saying Magento because every time I say Magento, people freak out. So I'm just gonna keep doing it. Also check me out on Twitter. And then if you are watching me over on Twitch, make sure to hit the like button, or make sure to hit the follow button. Sorry. You can uncheck the bell. The bell will be very annoying and it'll ask you to get notifications. You don't have to do that, I promise you, but just make sure that you hit the follow button, because then I'll show up like over there and your like little sidebar will be like, oh, Binks is streaming whenever I'm streaming. You'd be like, oh, maybe I'll click that and watch that if no one else is watching. That'd be pretty cool. I would appreciate all of y'all. Thin J, Troll Trainer, IR Bagel, Open 147, Thin J, Ziffy, Clero, Drillion, Fresh Gaming Q, 2 Ice. Thank you all so much. We're gonna find someone to raid. Anyone have someone they want to raid? I raided Dara, so I'm not gonna raid Dara again today. As much as I love Dara, I'm not gonna double raid Dara. Dara's been nutso how much they've been streaming. Much respect there. I did raid Dara yesterday, so I'm gonna try and find a different Marble Snapper to raid. Milky, we've raided a lot recently. What else I kind of know of? Milky the Flying Ram. I'm just gonna raid someone who I don't really know. Let's see, I am Chris. Let's see if they're cool.
How did this tired old
I hate ads, dude.
You should find a new hour today.
Let's see, anyone have anyone? YouTube? Yeah, of course. Oh, did it not go through? It didn't go through. Here, I'll send the YouTube link through. For whatever reason with like Restream, it sometimes annoys me. Anyone have a recommendation of a smaller streamer that they know who's currently streaming? Let's see, Mito Geek, they're in French. Like Milky Snap, yeah, I will raid Milky Snap if I don't find anyone else. I raid Milky Snap a lot. I really like Milky Snap's content. But always just trying to continue to pass around the love. Raid a Snap. Okay, pretty much everyone else is in a different language, or I don't really have. Okay, let's see. I'm Chris. You get a shot. Let's see if they're cool.
Oh, I got +2 power.
All right, I'm Chris. Looks excited. They're talking. They're playing Marvel Snap. We're gonna send a huge raid over to them. They only have 3 viewers, so everyone be very nice because we're raiding someone who doesn't have very many people there. So be very, very kind and nice when you're over there. But we're gonna raid I am Chris. I have no idea who they are. But we're gonna send a raid over their way.
I don't think that half of you guys would like me at work. On the flip side of that, I did just spend like $70 out of my own money to buy a whole bunch of people pizza.
Oh, dude, you just bought a bunch of people pizza. You love to see it. All right, we're gonna send a huge raid over to I'm Chris. I don't know if they're cool, but I hope they're cool. They seem really cool.
Whereas we're here, like I'm laughing all the time. It's because I don't get to laugh at shit at work.
All right, he seems happy. He seems stressed at work. So everyone give him a big round of applause and a lot of love. Bye everyone. Y'all have a really fun. Hello. Sorry, I'm leaving right now. Crazy. Everyone go have fun over at I'm Chris. Bye.
I'm here to get the job done. I'm not here to be friends with everybody, and I know that.
Hello, YouTubians. Also, goodbye.